Hello and welcome, all mortals. It is I, the Grim Roller, once again playing D&D with my good friends Tips, Bard, and Coffee.
Hello.
Say hello, everyone.
Heyo.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, back once again at the regular time schedule. Last week we fortunately didn't have Tips as his in real life he was traveling around to strange, bizarre places. So we missed him last time, but he's back. He's back, guys. So we're ready to continue and get on with more horrors in the world of Barovia. Yes, how is everyone doing?
You good?
Good,
What?
Yeah, pretty good.
good. Looking forward to today's session. It's going to be a good
Definitely.
one. Yes, there's been a lot of things, but you guys have pretty much wrapped up all the kind of like side missions and everything you needed to do in the town. You still have that mission left over to investigate the strange wizard in the woods, which will be a bit easier now that you have horses, which you can attach to your cart. So that's something new that you might have missed, Loon. But also the other mission you have is to head to the church and unlock the last of Peregrine's memories. But before we get into that, why don't we get a recap of all the events that happened last time, so Loon knows what he missed. Yes, if you could go ahead, Bard.
Yeah. So we started in a Vistani encampment. We found out that there's two main sort of like factions within the Vistani. There's the Madame Eva clan, which we've sort of been to. She's the lady that did the tarot reading. And now we're in the Davenir clan, which is more sort of conservative. They're not sort of like rivals as much as they sort of disdain each other, these two clans. But when we entered this one, and this is a clan that's famous, it's known to us to kidnap people and then like give them to the vampires.
Mm-hmm.
But we found that this camp was sort of full of or had some dusk elves, which are the original inhabitants of Barovia, and they are now sort of in Strahd's employ. I can't remember if they're sort of like indentured servants. Like, are they like willing servants to Strahd, or does he have some type of like hold on them?
Yes. So for the backstory of that, that the elves are basically descendants of the original rulers of this land of the Shadowfell Empire. But when Strahd kind of took over the lands and killed all the kind of leaders, he didn't kill the children. So that's where all of these people come from, except for one individual. I'll just put up the screen now. This is Rahadin, who is Strahd's butler in this castle and his kind of right hand man. This was a member of the Shadowfell Empire that defected and helped Strahd win the campaign and has been given this high position in the castle. The children, the younger dark elves, were used as his personal servants for many years. But everything changed when two things happened. One,
The Fire Nation attacks.
yeah, with the Fire Nation attacks, yes. Basically, this guy here is Casimir, and he is like the descendant prince of those people. And his sister was getting very much into wizardry. She was the silent wizard, and sorry, the silent mage, and she was getting very close to Strahd, and he was intending to make her one of his brides. And the rest of the tribe, they didn't want this to happen, so they joined forces with Peregrine and Mortcaine and all the other people in the revolt against Strahd. They were involved in the fight against him, a fight that they ultimately lost. And to not be slaughtered by Strahd, they made a deal, which is that they would be for the next 50 years bodyguards to the Vistani. They pledged their services and that they would be Strahd's kind of people, and that they are now following around this group of Vistani, and protecting them. And that's their kind of deal that they had to make. So they got out being slaughtered, but they still don't particularly like Strahd, and they, particularly that last guy I was just showing, Casimir. His sister was transformed into a what they call this, the siren ones, the screaming
A
creature.
banshee?
Banshee.
Banshee, that's it. Sorry, went for my head for a second. She was turned to a banshee by Rahadin using a potion that he got from the Amber Temple, and Casimir knows that there's a cure in the Amber Temple as well, and he has a key to get there, which he's saying that he wants to take all of you guys once you're strong enough to the Amber Temple so he can find a cure and you guys can find weapons to fight Strahd. So that's basically the situation that's happening there.
So was Strahd okay with Rahadin turning his love interest into a banshee?
It happened during the fight, so it's kind of like Radin got away with it. Radin did this to her, and he also killed all the women and children of the elves as well, and he blamed all of it on the attackers. Peregrine and Mortacane and all of them, claiming that they did it.
Wow.
And Strahd believes him.
Dick.
Yeah. He's that kind of weedy little man in the background, kind of getting his own way, using the power of Strahd to kind of get his own wins.
Should I pick it up there?
Yep, pick up there.
Yep. So we then enter the camp proper and find Erigal and Luvash, which are sort of the first and second in command in this camp, interrogating Alexei, which is this 15-year-old kid. And he's being tortured, and they think he knows where Erigal, the leader's daughter, is. She's gone missing. We sort of join in the interrogation, cast the zone of truth, and we found out that Arabella, Arby to friends, had been kidnapped by Bluto Krogorov, who's this sort of like town drunk who's trying to bring the fish back in the lake. And he's been sacrificing cats and dogs, and I guess he sort of escalated to wanting to sacrifice children. So we went over there, rescued Arabella, and she joined the party temporarily.
Exactly. Let's go back to that map. Which is, where did I put that one? Not there. There it is. So yes, the guys had a bit of a fight where it was very difficult because all the way over to the bottom left was the boat that Bluto was on, and so it's this guy here. Let's make a full screen of him. He is a bit of a drunk, a bit of a nutcase. He used to be a fisherman, but when all the fish got killed by the crazed electric wizard, he didn't have any fish to kind of fish anymore. You know, his entire job was done, and he's been basically trying to make sacrifices to the gods so that they will bring back the fish. And he started off by killing cats and dogs, which is why Arabelle wanted to go and stop him as like her first mission to prove that she's a great adventurer. But it kind of went a bit pear-shaped at the time. She got caught by him, and he was about to sacrifice her in the lake. He'd thrown her into the water in a bag, but the team managed to get it together. They managed to get various kind of boats, and Floki was the big hero, turning into a squid and kind of diving under the water and fighting him. And they managed to save her, and they are back on the shore now, and this is where we start off. So let's put some music on. But any questions, tips before we begin?
I guess just whether was Loon kind of like left behind, or were they like following the party during the mission?
Loon was with them the whole time, just like in the background,
Okay.
kind of just fading into the background a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So yes, he witnessed all of this, but you are now back on the coastline with a half knocked out Bluto, being held firmly by Arabelle, who's got wrapped up in a rope. She's got various bits of equipment on her and stuff. I'll show you a picture of her so you get an idea of the character. This is Arabelle. She's 15 years old. Her aunt is the Esmeralda character that you saw in the castle, who was like the ultimate vampire killer there. Her aunt was also trained by the vampire hunter. What's his name? This guy here. I'll just drag him in. That is Richtov. Rictavio, that's it, Rictavio. And he's like a very, very experienced vampire hunter. And that's what she wants to be when she grows up. So unlike the rest of her family who are pro Strahd, she's against Strahd, she wants to be a vampire hunter, but she's 15. She's a big ambition, not much strength yet, hence getting taken out by the village drunk. But she's very proud of what she's done, and she's looking forward to working with you as a group. But just as you guys all kind of got back to the coast, lied and kind of dusted yourself off, a bunch of Vistani arrive, including one of her parents. So they arrived here. These characters over here, the guards couldn't find them. That's Billy and Bob, known as the Billy Bob brothers. And you have, let's see if I bring him out here. Aragul is the father, this guy here. Kind of dodgy looking guy. And he's like, sister, daughter, what the hell do you think you're doing out here? Oh, Pa, I was just doing my thing, you know, just protecting wildlife and stuff. I don't want to hear about it. You get back to camp right now, little miss. But Pa, I caught him. I don't care if you caught him. You get back to camp right now. We'll have a talk about this later. And Arabelle kind of looks at you sadly, and she's like, I'll see you guys later. And then she kind of wanders off and is followed by Billy and Bob. So yes, you're left with the leaders of the local Vistani camp. They seem to be, you know, quite aggressive with Bluto. They've both got his hands on him, and he's looking extremely worried. He knows what's going to come for him. Do you guys want to say anything before they leave Bluto?
We're going to say I trust our arrangement has been fulfilled.
Yeah, it's been fulfilled. You get to keep the horses. You did a good job. As long as my daughter's okay, that's all that matters to me. And we'll be taking this chap. I think we can make a lot of money from him. He looks like he's got a lot of blood in him. Isn't that right, brother? Hell, it is, brother. And they take him and they walk off unless anyone wants to say anything.
I'll say, it is not for me to intrude into family matters, but it seems like your daughter is interested in perhaps proving herself, in seeing the world. We are going to be heading to Barovia. If you want us to escort her there, perhaps show her the ropes. The offer is open. We would be open to do that.
Ariel looks over and is like, brother cousin, what do you think? And Lavish says, well, I don't think there's any chance of us keeping her here. At least if she's around with these folks, maybe she won't get into so much trouble alone. Ariel nods his head and is like, okay, well you let us know when you're gonna leave, and we'll drop her off. But if anything happens to her, it's your head. You get that?
All I can promise is we will do what we can to keep her safe, but this is not safe land and these are not safe times.
You got that right, but we all gotta grow up sometime, don't we, brother cousin? Uh-huh. Damn straight, brother cousin. My niece, sister, she's gonna do good out there, I can tell.
So I feel now we've got her and also the watcher daughter that's going to be coming with us.
Yes.
Figure anyone we sort of turn away from Strahd is a victory for us. It seems like both of them come from Strahd affiliated clans that sort of want to walk away. So, because that's Peregrine's motivation to take him in.
100%. You definitely do a good job of that. The Strahd's support is dwindling, all the time, and you're kind of acting as the spark that's starting this flame of revolution. So yeah, feel good about that. Anyone else want to say anything or do anything before we move on to the next stage?
No.
Cool.
I'm happy.
All right. Well,
yeah, happy to.
they're going to take Bluto off, and yeah, he's going to be drained of all his blood and die somewhere in a ditch. So say goodbye to Bluto.
Yeah, I mean, he was about to murder like a child, so I'm not squeamish about him dying.
No, he did it to himself, but he is mentally ill, so take it as you will. We're gonna head back to Valaki, to the town. Where are you guys? You guys are over by the Vistani camp at the moment, so I'm just gonna move you back over to the north of town. So you've just come from the lake.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've got the horses now, so they can be taken over to Birosaka Stockyard. If you want to do anything else beforehand, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I know one of the big things you've been looking forward to is going back to the Church of the Morning Lord and having the last of Peregrine's memories unlocked. So what would you guys like to do?
Yeah. Anyone need to do a up before we head there?
What was that? Do a what?
Any pit stops? You know, do you need
Oh,
to
I see.
buy anything or recover or meet anyone?
That I'm aware of.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping on top of rations, but I think from my inventory it looks good.
Yes, you guys
I
have
think
been
we're good. Yeah.
well fed. The Blue Water Inn has like a meal policy with the thing, and you've already got like your week's paid ahead of time. So you guys are good on rations. But once you leave
I
town-
know it's like we're going somewhere safe, but last time Peregrine did try to like stab everyone, so Floki's gonna sort of pull the other two in while Peregrine sort of walks ahead, and do a bit of a a hidden aid to everyone. So everyone except Peregrine gets to add 5 temporary HP point. Oh no, it's not temporary HP. It's your health literally increases by 5 for the day.
Yes.
So you can have temporary HP on top of this.
Nice, thank you.
Brilliant. All right, let's place party here. And yep, ribbons over. Okay, so you guys are starting off outside of the church, and there you go. There's your dog. He's still big at this time. Yeah, you guys are back at the church. Welcome to enter in and get ready to unlock Peregrine's last memory. Do you guys want to enter in? The door's free and open.
Yeah. Peregrine sort of has steeled himself against whatever he might find. He half suspects like it can't be any worse than the last time. At least that's what he's been trying to convince himself of as he sort of opens the door with purpose and steps in.
Exactly that. You've realised it's important having your there's lots of things you've learned from having your memories unlocked, and it seems to have taken a lot of things away from you, like memories of allies and such. All right, you're in. Should I move in Nina?
I was going to chat to the guy.
Okay, yeah, check to the guard.
I was just going to tell him to keep an eye on Peregrine and stop him if he goes crazy.
Yes, I can do that. I'll let the guards know to be ready this time. We won't let him set fire to the church this time, that's for sure.
Okay, you got the buckets of water ready to go then.
We got buckets of water and we got fire extinguishing spells. We're all ready to go.
Nice, thank you. Bye.
Later, ma'am. Yes, so you're in the church now. And as Peregrine, you're approaching the podium, Father Lucian comes out with a, greeting smile on his face. As he comes out and goes, "Welcome back, friends. Peregrine, I just wanted to say before we begin that I hold no ill feelings for you given your last outburst when I restored your memories. I understand these memories are deeply traumatic and you are not in control of yourself. I have come up with a solution. I've borrowed a pair of iron shackles from one of the guards. If your friends would use these, plus any ropes they have to secure you to the bench, I think we can feel a little bit safer about proceeding, if that's all right with you, my son.
Peregrine sort of opens his coat and shows that he brought manacles himself, having sort of thought of a similar plan this time around. So he sort of assents, and like, this seems reasonable. I stabbed someone and lit the place on fire last time, so I'm aware of the risks, and I'm ready to sort of try to mitigate them whatever way.
Thank you, my son. And he points over to this bench here where Nina is currently standing.
Not want me on this bench.
Oh, you're welcome to
upside
sit
down
on Peregrine's lap if you'd like.
But I was here first.
Okay.
Peregrine just sits on you.
We're gonna move these guys back here, so they're just gonna step back for a moment, and we'll just move Peregrine over to here. Move you back.
Rosa Parks over here doesn't want to get up.
Classic reference. All right, so just gonna move these guys to the back here. Yes, everyone goes in and they manicure you to the chair. So you got your arms kind of course, locked behind your back through the kind of wooden slats of the chair. What do the rest of you guys do? Like, do you manicure his legs? Do you tie him with ropes? What's your plan for making sure Peregrine can't get up and hurt anyone this time?
I think Loon's gonna ask respectfully if he can keep hold of the weapons.
Fair. So take hold of Peregrine's weapons.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah. Well, he understands. He does this with, like, you can tell he's trying to keep a straight face, but he feels like ashamed of himself having done that the last time. So he doesn't put up any sort of resistance.
Fantastic. Nina, are you gonna knit anything to help keep him secure?
I was actually thinking of doing that one. He was sat on me, that I would knit like around him. But I could try and knit some like restraints to attach him like to the seat.
Yeah, you could do that. Your knitting is fantastic. You can knit something like a really strong knot that will be very difficult for him to break free of.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so you got your arms manicured, your legs manacled, and you're tied up with ropes and with string. You're looking
and
pretty solid.
Floki's gonna ready, just sort of sit by the side and sort of capital R, ready, hold person the spell in case anything fucky happens.
Brilliant. Okay, so you got that ready. As Father Lucian takes a step forward, again he's got a friendly smile on his face as he steps forward and places his hands upon Peregrine and casts Greatest Restoration. As he steps back, the world once again begins to slow to a stop. The colours fade and draw away like smoke in a gale. And once again, your duplicate appears in front of you. His clothes are torn, his hands and feet are drenched in blood. Black tear tracks run down his filthy face. With great effort, he raises a chipped, gore-covered blade, and he rests it on the edge of your shoulder, facing your neck. "This is your last chance," he says, his voice barely more than a whisper. "Do you turn back, or do you face the horrors that I could not?" Peregrine?
Never turn back.
"As you wish." And he tosses the broken blade to the side. As the memories begin to flood in, you're drawn to a particular one from an event just over a year ago in the Castle of Ravenloft. in this world, Peregrine, you are a younger version of yourself, but the others in the party are drawn into the memory as well. And I am going to assign these characters to you now. So this one here needs to go to Floki.
Can you ping which one? Oh, is it? Oh,
So let me just still it disappeared. There we go. Focus ping. So this is Inigo Montoya. This is the form you were originally in. If you'd like to double click it and open up your character sheet, you can get to know what character abilities you had back then before your memories were locked.
So this is just young Peregrine, right?
Well, this is Peregrine from 1 year ago, before he was Peregrine.
Okay.
This is with his original name, Inigo Montoya. Next, I will bring Ninar's character to play.
Jesus, level 15.
Yes, you were level 15 back then.
You like downgraded so much.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna be so powerful now that my memories are restored. I'm gonna leave you guys in the dust.
Sorry, I'll take the wrong character there. There you go, Nina. So if you focus ping, you can now see your character here. This is Niobe, the Berserker Queen. She is the leader of the Berserker tribe, a strong tribe of people that live in the woods, that fend for themselves with their sheer brutality. She is a level 15 barbarian. Enjoy. Yeah, get to know her.
So if you alt and then double click on your character, it'll open up the.
Yeah, I've
character
done
sheet.
that. It's just taking a hot minute to load. There we go.
And finally, tonight, Loon will be played by Mordecai.
Wait, what?
Yes, you are the legendary
my
wizard
God.
Mordecai. He is a famous wizard with multiple spells written about him through many different D&D stories. You're a living legend. Feel free to take a look at your sheets whilst I get things set up.
Yeah.
Just switching over the music. How is the music? Is it loud? Is it too quiet?
It's not
pretty
loud
good.
at all. Yeah, I think it's good.
Turn up a little bit. You guys,
18th level.
yeah,
Jeez.
powerful wizard. This was the army that Peregrine, you were fighting with last year against Strahd. You can see that you have other people around you, some that you might recognise from various instances. The two behind you are the two younger sons of the Watcher family. They're with you, along with up here, just focusing this guy. This guy is their cook. This guy here is the.
Is he the guy we killed?
Yep. That is that guy. You also have the coffin maker, who's on the left there, and you also have Doro Donovich. This is the young vampire boy that was inside of the village Barovia's church in the basement. But this is back before he was a vampire, when he was just a heroic young man, joining with you in the fight against Strahd. Exciting stuff. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let me just check what you guys can see. So that's what came there. That's not the button I wanted. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see pretty far down through the kind of the gates. I don't know why my virtual character is messing up today. That seems very strange. But yes, you guys can see ahead, and you can see a lot of fires dotted around and a lot of people. This is when you have joined the fights. You have been holding off the vampire and undead forces that were outside the castle, but you're now entering where the main army of citizens of all the different towns of this realm have joined forces to fight against the monsters. The rest of the team, so you've got the younger Watcher brothers, you've got the Coffin Maker, and you've got Roll20. They turn and go, you have to go. We will hold off the forces behind us. You must get in there, and you must destroy Strahd. We believe in you. And welcome to move forward and step into the main battleground.
Inigo Montoya looks at Mordecai and says, What should we do, Master? It seems we are greatly outnumbered.
Can I cast a spell before we go in?
Sure, anything that's on the character sheet you can do.
I would like to cast this one. Oh, did that not show it? Oh no, it did.
King's Faithful Hound. Yes, if I click details, it brings it up. So if you see on the right there, there's a details button. It's a level 4 spell. You conjure a phantom watchdog in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, where it remains for the duration until you dismiss the action again, or until you move 100 feet away. The hound is invisible to all creatures except for you and can't be harmed. When a small or large creature comes within 30 feet of it, without first speaking the password that you specify, when you cast a spell, the hound starts barking loudly. The hound sees invisible creatures and can see the ethereal plane. It ignores illusions. At the start of each of your turns, the hound attempts to bite one creature within 5 feet of it that is hostile to you. The hound's attack is equal to your spellcasting ability, plus your proficiency bonus. DC 14 dex save for them to avoid getting 48 piercing damage. Very good.
Nothing's getting past us.
Yes. I will give you a token to use so you can have that be the representation of your dog. Let's use this dire wolf. Actually, no, I've got a mastiff. That would be pretty good. This guy here.
Nice. Yeah,
and cool. I'm going to give you control of him. I should be able to do that. Open that one. Yeah. Loon. And save.
Nice.
Yep, so you should be able to move him. Correct. Great, so you got your new friend. Invisible. Cannot be touched. Mega killer of death. Okay.
Approach
guys.
carefully.
Yes, do tread carefully. Go. Experience the fight. With your new powers.
So should we be moving our movement speed? Are we like taking turns?
Right now you're not in turn order. You can move as far as you like.
Okay. Whoops, accidentally. Okay, I'm gonna move my hound further down the room, as kind of like a watchdog almost. If anything pops up.
100%. As you step in, you begin to hear more and more of the sounds of the fighting and crashing inside. You see an army of citizens, some simple farmhands holding pitchforks, others guards or experienced adventurers, all out there, all fighting amongst themselves against this horde of evil.
Hurry! I think I see a way through.
Yes, they have pushed back the forces of the damned. They've left a straight entrance to the centre of the castle. Lina, are you able to move your character?
Yes, I was still reading the character sheet.
I understand. At any point, people can stop and read. I understand it's a lot to suddenly go from being level 5 characters to level 15 with entirely new characters. Queen Niobe rushes ahead past the rest of the group, heading straight towards the entrance. As she does so, she passes by the Dusk Elves, who are standing at the front, who've exited the castle and have helped to open the final breach against the undead soldiers. Go, my friends. He's inside.
We don't see any vampires fighting outside.
I'm just going to move Nina back. She moved a little bit too far there. But you do see various, if you can see the crowd out there, there are various vampires that are being held back by the locals. But you don't see any of the main vampires. Those are lesser vampires that are out there.
Can you turn down the music a smidge?
Oh, sure thing. How's that?
Yeah, much better.
If you guys would all aim to reach here inside the castle. As you do, there is the flapping sound of bats coming in as a swarm, swirling around a central point. And from that central point appears Strahd. He appears in front of you.
Coward.
Devil.
Hiding in your castle while your minions fight for you.
My men do as they must. Such a old voice. Would you truly go to such extremes, Mordecai, to take me down? You risk the death of all the people here. Maybe we could find another way. Maybe you will finally accept my olive branch, Mordecai. We could have peace.
Everyone I've brought with me would gladly sacrifice their life.
But you have the power to stop this. You have the power to stop this ceaseless death, this pointless bloodshed. It is in your power, not mine, to end this today. Will you not join me, finally?
I am going to end this bloodshed once and for all, but not by your olive branch.
Not. Then, so be it, my friend. If you will not listen to reason, then it must be with violence. And he clicks his fingers, and as he does so, more people appear in the vicinity. So you got down here, we have Rahadin and Anastrea, and to the north, you have his other vampire brides. You have Ludmilla and Valenta. They have arrived to fight you as well. Are you ready to die, my friend?
I don't know how many spell slots I've got, but if I have another level 4, I'd like to cast Stone Skin to create this mage armor.
So
the spell slots are the red diamonds that are next to like the spell level.
I don't see that.
I mean, that's where it normally is on D&D Beyond, but I don't know if it's in like a slightly different place because it's.
Here, look, I'll paste it in the Discord.
I think it's because his one is slightly different. It does have a listing, but just to let you know, you have 2 spell slots for every spell level.
Okay, brilliant.
So you've already used one level 4.
I'll use my final one, doing Stone Skin. And like as he says that, my skin just kind of like turns into stone, like this cracked, malleable stone.
Yes.
And I'll be like ready as I'll ever be.
Fantastic. So just checking here. What
is he a warlock rather than a wizard?
He is a wizard. Mordecai can just do a lot of spells. He's a very powerful wizard. Has a lot of in his repertoire.
Yeah. Yeah, and I meant in terms of the spell slots, surely he has more than 2 per level.
He's already used some of the fights so far.
Okay.
So that's why at this point you only have 2.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Alright, so with Stone Skin, spell turns your flesh into, so it's going to Make you resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Fantastic. I would like everyone now to start rolling for initiative.
Yeah. Can I just retroactively, when we were still on the bridge, have cast?
Yes.
I was still reading all the spells. Find Steed.
Yes, you
To
can.
like have walked in with like on my horse.
That's no problem at all.
Dragged it in, but it's invisible to me. So I'll just draw a horse if that's okay.
Sure thing. I do see.
Oh, there he
this.
is. There he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see him. The token just appeared.
Having some strange things happening with Roll20 for myself as well.
And can you make it large, please?
Yes, of course. There you go.
Thank you.
Anything Queen Niobe would like to have done beforehand?
No, I'm just ready to go.
Fantastic. All right, I'm just bring up the sheets for my characters now that they're working. There we go. And add to turn order.
That didn't roll it, did it? That just...
22.
Yeah, that's not an
Added
actual
you-
roll. That's just...
It just added you directly to the
Yes,
turn order.
Didn't give me the number. It's fine. I can fix those. Right, that
It'll be
was
+2 to roll. 6.
17. Francis. So who have I not got in here yet? So 13. And last one, Vardin. 16. Alright, so I have my team. Let's just make sure that we've got that in ascending order. There we go. So Queen Niobe with 22. Wow, what a start. Queen Niobe.
No, I don't think that rolls right, because I just clicked initiative. Oh, is that what you
Yeah,
guys did
it gave,
as well?
it gave you 22, so
Yeah.
you're ahead of the turn order.
Oh, that was a nat 20 then.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait. In that case, oh, I can pop it out into a different window. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about having to keep closing and reopening the character sheets. It takes a hot minute to load. Right, directly in front of us, the only like enemy that we are like locked in on is Strahd.
Yes, he's the closest one, but you do have more high-level vampires to your north and south.
I think I'm just gonna go full axe, trident swinging. I mean,
Do it.
do I just click it to like roll it?
Yeah, you should be able to click it and it should pop up. There we go.
I know, but that just says is it 21 to hit and then 15 damage, or?
So it's basically if you wanted to do it with advantage, but you just did it regular, so it's a 15, which doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Let's see. Does an offhand weapon count as a bonus action?
It does. It'd have to be both light, but what you can do as a level 15 is that you can have 2 attacks.
Oh, I'll try that then.
Yeah, go for it. Trident 13 fails to hit again as Strahd just
Aw.
whips and flies out of the way of your weapon. I think you'd have to be up close to here for that to take place. As
Yeah,
you're
I was
coming-
meant to have moved. I just forgot to physically do that.
Strahd sees and goes, "You have done well, Niobe. I taught you the weapons well when you were young, and I see you have improved greatly, but you have chosen the wrong target." As he's going to go for an attack against you. He's got multi-attack, and he's going to go for 2 bites, I believe. Yeah, so he's going to go for bite 1. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
It does.
My
and
armor class is shockingly low.
But as kind of like as a barbarian, you should use rage, which will make your health increase and your armor go up. So have a read of those stats. So you take 18 damage as he comes in and savagely bites you in the neck. Following that attack, and I should actually mention with that, this damage you take in 18 is permanent, so you cannot get back more than that. So in fact, I'll update your sheet now. So that's 60, 50, 52, 152, 152. As blood is drawn out of you. And then he's going to follow it up with an attack of a gust of wind. And gust of wind is going to do a another attack on you. So it's a nat 1, so it fails to hit anyway, but it pushes you back 10 feet. So you're going to end up over here as he pushes you back. That is the end of Strahd's main turn, but he does have lair actions, which you will be aware of. And these will be things where at times I'll have him do an action outside of his turn. But you will discover these as you go along. But for now, that's his turn over as we move on to Mordecai. Mordecai, the powerful wizard, what are you going to do?
He's just going to hurl a fireball straight at Strahd. And also hopefully have the hound move forward and attack.
Fantastic.
Do you see the range of the explosion for fireball?
No, firebolt. The cantrip.
Oh, firebolt. Okay.
Yes. I don't think
fireball.
No, that maybe would be a bad idea. This one seems to do insane damage.
21. It hits. Do your damage. As you strike him with the fireball, he's like, curses! As he takes the strike full to the face, losing 19 health. But this kind of instigates him to kind of like move over and pull a switch. You've noticed that there's been a switch. This switch has been there even when we've been playing, and there's another time you've been to this castle. No one's pulled this switch over here. But now that he's hit it, he has summoned new allies into the room. Change lair, token.
Oh shit.
Gargoyles. Oh.
Cursed gargoyles. Is that not happening? Change lair, tokens. There we go.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. Now would be a good moment to cast fireball.
Yeah. Just take everyone out.
As you are now surrounded by gargoyles who are going to add themselves to the turn order.
Ignore that, sorry. Just
All
looking
good.
through my character sheet.
I seem to be missing someone here. So yes, carry on. Who is next on the turn order? It's Valenta. Fantastic. Why am I missing a sheet? Oh, there it is. Valenta, the vampire bride, the crazy one, is going to be coming for you now. So she's going to be rushing down towards you. She's going to travel 30 feet, so this is as far as you can get to. As we open up Valenta's ability list, she is not one, but has got the spells that we need. She is going to be casting Charm onto Mordecai. So casting this, you have to roll a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, otherwise you're going to be charmed at this particular moment.
Well, I'm especially good at these. Oh no.
He will not be charmed.
Really?
Anyone within 10 feet of me cannot be charmed or frightened.
Wow.
Boom! Your aura just expands around you as you stop the charm effect. As Admire just like curses! Damn you, Inigo Montoya! You foil me once again. Yes. So Mordecai, you're saved from her strike. As we move on to Rahadin, who is in the south here, and he's going to be rushing for Queen Niobe. And let's see. Radin. He's got multi-attack ability, so this is where he can attack 3 times with his scimitar. So let's go for the first attack. Does a 17 hit?
No, thank fuck.
22?
Yes.
Ooh, 22 hits. As he... It's one swing, you dodge, but the next one, you take 12 points of damage.
Oof.
Yes. And then one more swing, and it's 28, I think. It's plus 10, so it's not a nat 20, but he got an 18 there. As you take another 10 damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So what did you say? 12 plus 10.
Yes, so 22.
Yeah.
Next one is Ludmilla. She is rushing down here, so let's see how far she can get. Do 30 feet and bring up a sheet. And the trouble is, when you get to these high level plays, is that there's so much more to them. So what can she do here? She can do a legendary action to move once again to get closer to Mordecai, where she is going to do a bite attack. 27. Does a 27 hit?
Hold up. I think I have advantage against non-magic piercing, if that's what a bite is.
It's unfortunately
Let me
it is
just-
magic here. It's necrotic.
No. Oh no. Okay. What was it? 28.
27.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
As you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
And you lose 12 points permanently.
Wow. So I take 18 damage, you said, and 12 permanently.
Yeah, so 12 you won't be able to restore until you've had a sleep, or someone's given you lesser or also greater restoration. And I think lesser restoration would probably do it as well. But yeah, let's see, so 99 minus 12, so that's 89, 80, 87. 87, and you also take another 6, so you're 81. Big hits. Vampires, the tough business here.
Yeah, that hurt.
And now it's Anastraya, so it's just nothing but vampires right now, who are now rushing up to attack Queen Niobe. And she's also going to go for a bite against her, which does a 20 hit.
Original. Yeah.
So that's 18 damage, and 11 of it is permanent. So I'll just set that up for you now. So that is 41. And another minus 7, so it's 31, 36. You're taking hits, guys. But we're now over to the legendary Inigo Montoya. It is your turn.
I sort of look up and pray loudly as my voice echoes and booms through the room. I cast. Let me find it. This like character sheet is crazy. There's just so much going on, and it's like a new system, so it's like also familiar but slightly different. I'm gonna do Abjure Foes, which means the 3 vampire brides need to do Wisdom 16 saving throws.
Ooh, okay. So we're going to go for Ludmilla first, because I've already got a sheet open. She gets a 17.
Oh,
So she succeeds.
yeah.
And then we'll go with Valenta. 23, so she succeeds. She's got a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
And then we're going to go over to Astraya, who gets a 4. She fails. What happens
Which one
to
is
her?
she?
This is your bestie over here.
Nice. Got a soft spot for her.
Yes.
She will have the frightened condition for a minute, or until she takes any damage. So no one should attack her. While frightened, she can only do one of the following. She can either move, or take an action, or take a bonus action. But otherwise, she's frightened for 1 minute and can only do one of those things.
Fantastic. So that's your main attack done. Does your mount do anything?
Yeah. So my mount will disengage, and then move right up to Strahd.
Fantastic. And does it have an attacker power or anything like that?
No, it doesn't attack. But let me see if I can do anything with my bonus action. No, I don't think I can. I'll leave it there.
Fantastic. All right, as we move back over. Actually, no, sorry. There's one more to go. We've got the gargoyles attack now. So here come the gargoyles. We're going to start with this guy down here, who's going to be attacking your horse first. So he is going to do. So he can make 2 claw attacks. So one's a nat 20. I'm just going to do crit damage of 14 against it. How much health does your mount have?
15.
15, so he's down to 1. And now we've got the second attack. It's a 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah. Oh.
Your mount is dead.
It disappears into a cloud of smoke as Inigo sort of drops to his knees.
Boom. Yes, the power of these creatures is something else. The next gargoyle is going to rush up. He's also going to try and protect his master over here. And he's going to go for 2 attacks against Inigo. First one is a 9, which does not hit, because he's just too spry. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 9 damage, my friend.
Shrug it off.
Yeah, exactly. Then we got the next gargoyle who's coming for you as well. Claw attack. 17 hits for another 5 damage. And another nat 20
Oh no.
for 12 damage.
Okay.
You guys getting hit. Might be wanting to look at any kind of health spells you might have. As this next guy is going to go for Mordecai. He misses with a nat 1. He stumbles over and falls flat on his face. He is now prone.
Yes.
There's a prone symbol there, just to remind myself. This next one, though, he's also going to come up for an attack against you. Claw attack. 9 does not hit. 7 does not hit. And this one here is going to go for you as well. It is a 20.
But is it non-magical or is it magical?
It's non-magical. So
I think
it
I have
just
advantage.
rakes
That's how it works.
against the stone of your body. Yes.
But I think you get to roll again to attack. I think I just have like advantage against it or something. Let me just double check.
Yes. There we go.
Don't do an attack, ignore it. I just want to see how it rolls it.
Yep.
Turns of flesh we're going to do it. Until the spell ends, the target has resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Resistance not.
Does
so
that just mean I take
will-
half damage?
It takes half damage. Great. So
Okay.
that one there. Which one was it? So it was 8 piercing. So you take 4 damage,
Nice. Okay.
and then the second attack. Does a 14 hit?
I don't believe so. Not at the moment.
Great. So that one misses. Then we're over to poor Queen Obi. He's also
Wait, hold on.
swarmed in.
It would hit because I considered Stoneflesh mage armor, but maybe that's specifically mage armor. In which case it would hit.
Okay, if that does hit, then we'll just roll that damage. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
We're then over to the next multi-attack. So we have the gargoyles. 1 attack misses. Does a 16 hit, Queen Obi?
No.
God for that. Alright, as you dodge out the way, and we have the final gargoyle attack. With a 23, it does hit, doing 7 damage to you. Oof. Now, one thing I would suggest, I think even retroactively, do you wish to be raging?
Yeah, I was just reading that bit.
Because I gave you
I
opportunity
didn't
to
realise
set
it was
up
literally
before.
just straight up.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I was looking at doing intimidating presence as well. Because I looked in spells and there was nothing, so I forgot that it was under like traits.
Yeah, as a barbarian, you always want to be raging. It'll be your like default battle stance.
Yeah.
Every time you go to a fight, you want to start raging. Brilliant. If that's the case, you only take 3 damage from this gargoyle. One more claw attack is 11. It misses. As we come back round to the tunnel to Queen Obi, you are surrounded by enemies from all sides. You have a high dusk elf. You have a vampire bride and 2 deadly gargoyles. What do you do?
I want to do intimidating presence as a bonus action.
Yes.
So that's it says each creature of your choice in a 30-foot zone. So basically
Yes.
any enemy, not ally. Wisdom saving throw of DC 8 plus your strength modifier. And my strength modifier is +5. So 13 to
13.
save.
Yes, they have to roll a 13 strength save. Otherwise, they're going to have the frighten condition. Great.
And then with my normal move, you said I have 2 attacks, right?
Yes, you do.
So I'll go for the gargoyle that's like directly in front of me first.
Sure thing. So I have to roll, before we do actually, I should roll for each of their saves to see if they get it. So they need a 13 strength save, otherwise they're going to be terrified.
Wisdom
of you.
save, wisdom save.
Was it wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. For the first gargoyle, he fails. Second gargoyle, he also fails. Then we go over to Radin. Is he going to fail? Radin succeeds. Anastraya succeeds. So it's within 30 feet. So if I just get the measuring thing out, that includes everyone in the room. All right, there's going to be a lot of rolls here. Get ready. Right, so let's get the next gargoyles over here then. So I'm going to put the fear on them so we know they've got fear. So the red mark is for fear. All right, let's skip the gargoyle on the right.
And this one's also afraid.
No, Anastraya succeeded. Oh yeah, she's got a different fear, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So she also has fear.
Everyone's afraid, but for different reasons.
Yes. This guy's afraid. That guy is definitely afraid. I wonder if Strahd's going to be afraid.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Let's roll for Strahd, shall we? Alright, Strahd succeeds. He's not afraid.
Classic.
Next gargoyle succeeds. That gargoyle fails. This one over here, red. And then we've got 2 more gargoyles, so let's just roll them quickly. 1 and 1. They're both afraid. So you've done a great job here. You've just turned the match around, got everyone terrified of you. And then we've got Valenta. Valenta is afraid. Actually, 13, no, she makes it. She makes it, beats it. And we've got Ludmilla as the last one. She's afraid. You managed to get one of the vampires afraid over here. Boom. All right, look at that. Very good. So that was just your bonus action. Go on to your main action now.
Yeah, now I will smack the gargoyle that's in front of me, the one that isn't afraid,
Yes.
with the roll that I did earlier.
Okay, let me just scroll up. What did you get for that roll? You got 12. You got 12.
Yes.
Which was a nat 1, which means that you failed to get it. And in fact, that because you got the nat 1 there, it's going to use up both your attacks with that go. Because you kind of
What
stumble
does
on
the
it.
30 mean then?
30 would be if you rolled with advantage.
Ah.
So it lets you know, like, if you wanted to change it to advantage. Yes, so unfortunately that attack does not hit. but you have done a great job of getting everyone afraid so that they can't use any extra bonus action or movements with their thing. They're going to do one or the other. So this is going to make you guys a lot more versatile. If you start moving around, getting away from them, it will prevent the scared ones attacking you if they have to move closer to you.
Wait, isn't the 30 the normal one, and then the 12 is
no, it
like
is
the
the
second
case.
roll?
I've done this before, so the 12 is the main one
Okay.
because it's lit up. The other one's grayed out.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see. Yeah.
it's slightly.
Yeah.
greyish,
So that brings us over to Strahd once again. So let me bring up Strahd's sheet. He's going to be using some of his spells here. So which one's a good one? He is going to use Fireball. He does not care about these
Oh no.
these guys here. So yeah, he's going to use Fireball.
Can I counter spell?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Is that my reaction? Use that,
Yeah.
If
Yep.
I do that. Okay.
So he creates a fireball in his hand and launches it through the air. What do you say to stop the fireball?
Well, let's just see, because what level is Fireball?
Let's see, what's he going to do it at? He's doing it at level 3 fireball.
Nice. He's just gonna laugh and be like, "Not this time, Strahd." And it will. I think it automatically dissipates
Just,
if it's level 3 or below.
You just swipe your hand across the air as the magic of the fireball whisks and disappears into the weave. It is gone from reality, and Strahd is just like, well done, Mordecai. That was a very good counterspell. I will take you next as he vanishes through the floor like a trapdoor kind of opens up beneath him, and he reappears right next to you, where he's going to go for another bite attack.
Shit.
Does a 17 hit? Yep.
That hurts.
And you're going to take 14 damage, where 8 of that
Jesus.
is necrotic. Actually, that's a point. I should give back Queen Ilby some of her life support. So I realise what the mod can. Yeah, so I'll quickly update yours, just because I need to change your thing. So 79 is your max health, and you are at 73 health now. Bad. There we go. That is Strahd's go over. Mordecai, it's time for you to fight back.
I'm gonna get my dog in on this. I assume he's not gonna take any. Actually, he can take damage anyway.
He's
So he's
immune
gonna
to
rush
damage, and in fact, you could have attacked this one up here at the time. So do you want to roll for the damage for that guy?
Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit different to its. Hold on. Let me.
Because if you look at the sheets, I believe it had something D8.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong sheet for some reason. God, I have so many spells. Okay. It says +4 attack, so I'll roll that.
So it has to do a DC 14 dex save or take 4d8 damage from you. So let's see if that first gargoyle took the hit. So it's dex save. So it survives it. So that first one doesn't get hit, but now do your next attack.
Okay.
Who are you going to do it against?
Yeah, he's going against Strahd.
Do it. Okay, Strahd
He senses my hatred for him.
is going to try for a dex save. He gets a 10. Does not succeed. Do your 48.
Yeah.
24 damage. Wicked. Look at those numbers.
Nice.
All right.
Can Well, actually, I shouldn't know it. But I was going to ask if
Nice
Strahd
dog
can even see him.
as he goes. What was that? I felt something bite my ass.
Nice. Actually, we should have him here then.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to cast another firebolt.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, that hits Strahd. Quick damage.
Now that's 8
it's
damage.
8 damage this time, so it rolled low, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have more spells that could do a little more damage, but yes, he will take 8 damage. That's 8. So Strahd's taking a bit of a hit. Oh, but I forgot to do something. He gets health back, so on his last turn. So I'll roll it now. How much is it that Strahd gets back each turn? Generation. So 1 second. Generation. He gets 20 hit points back each turn, so I need to plus 20 on him. Just so you're aware.
Wow, really?
Every turn,
Oh my
Strahd
God.
makes 20 health back.
Okay.
Because he's a top vampire. He's a top gun vampire. Yes. So that is Mordecai's go, unless you've got any bonus actions you want to do.
I don't think so.
We move over to Valenta. Valenta, who's now going to go rushing in on Inigo Montoya over here. And she's going to be going for the double bite attack again. So that's 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
It's going to be, that's 18 damage with 11 of it permanent. I'll deduct that
8.
for you. So that is now 13, and it is going to be 6, so 106. Bam! You take a big hit from there, and then she does it again, and it's another bite, which is 15 damage. You're taking some beatings here. So that's minus 6, so that brings it to 107. And 9, so that is 28 health. Oof. Takes some hits, but Valenta's go is over. Rahadin is going against Queen Niobe. As he's going to go for 3 scimitar hits again. So first attack misses. Hits with 8 slashing damage. And his last attack will be with one of his poison darts. So it's a 24, which hits. And it's going to do 6 poison damage. And plus another 2d4 damage. So let's get the old dice out. Where are they? 2d4. So another 6 damage. So you take 8 plus 6, so 12. 20 damage in all. I'll deduct that for you. And then we're over to Ludmilla, who's fighting against Mordecai. And she is going to go for a bite. 13, does a 13 hit? Mordecai?
Oh, sorry, I was reading my things. 14, yeah, hits.
It hits? What's your armor class?
12, I should have used Mage Armor.
You can still use, but isn't Mage Armor like a bonus action?
I think it's a level 1. Let me just double check. Yeah, because I used the stone skin
You should
instead.
definitely
Yeah,
use it next
it's
time.
in level 1.
Yeah. So,
But I think it's a full action.
You take 20 damage with 14 of it permanent.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I use shield as my new reaction?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Please do. And in that case, it does not hit, and that shield will be on for the next one. But a 27 is definitely going to hit you.
Yeah, no, that hits.
But it does 14, so it's less damage. 9 of it permanent, and so it's that, and then 64 is your health. You are getting close to bloodied, my friend. Yes, that is that. Then we've got Anastasia. There's a lot of bad guys here. You guys are, fighting against the main forces. As Anastasia is going to go for bite attack 2. That's an 18 against Queen. Is Queen Niobe?
With this, she attacks at disadvantage. Anyone with fear attacks with disadvantage.
That's true. That's true. All right, I'll roll it twice. We should have counted that in for last time as well. But does an 18 hit? She rolls twice. 18, 25. Yes.
18 is the armor class, so yes.
Meets it, beats it. That's going to be 22 damage, but you're raging, so it's only going to be half as much damage as you take. So it's 6 permanent you lose. That's 4 and another 5. So you got 1, 3, 9 damage. There we go. Your life force is being dwindled by the second.
Yeah, there was something I read that said about being. I don't think it said bloodied. I can't remember what phrasing it used.
Outraging?
No, it was like when I had taken damage and like I was like, oh my god, I cannot remember what it said.
There's a search function in case it helps.
Yeah, but I can't remember what phrasing it was.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. There's a reaction here. When you take damage from a creature that is within 5 feet of you, you can retaliate to make 1 opportunity attack. It's got this in your reaction sheet at the very bottom.
I'd definitely like to do that.
Yes, yes.
So what's that, just a normal attack?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And there's one here as well, which is that if you drop to 0 health whilst you're still raging, then you automatically go back to having 30 health for that one time.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, trident attack. Full-on damage to Anastrea. Do you want to click the damage? So you take 7 damage.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right. Yes. So we're now over to Inigo Montoya. Bring it on, man. You got to turn this up.
Inigo's gonna move towards Strahd.
Yep.
I caused 3 opportunity attacks, but he's being red
Yes.
right now. The one with fear at least is with disadvantage.
Yes, so that guy's going to be disadvantaged. So the first one, this is going to be with disadvantage. So I'm just going to roll it twice, and it's the lowest number. So 17, does a 17 hit?
Does.
You take 10 slashing damage. And then we have the other guy who's not fearful, and he misses. So you only take 10 damage from doing that, but as you rush forward.
Sweet. And I get the Strahd and I say, "You taught Barovia to fear the night. I will teach you to fear the dawn." And I raise both blades and I say, "Come then, devil. Let's see if you bleed before you burn." I go at him.
Bring it on, you peerless slave of your god. Fight me. 24 hits.
24.
12 damage. Oof.
Some of that is radiant in case it makes a difference. 5 of that
It
is
does.
radiant.
So is that the custom?
Yeah.
So that's another -5. Excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna just do all of the swings that I would be doing.
Hits.
A 21.
Yeah, definitely hits.
That's 16, 5 of
16
which
plus
is
another 5.
radiant.
Yep. So it's -21. Yes. Hits.
Ooh, good rolls.
Oof. -14 plus 7, so that's another -21.
This would be
He's
without 5.
officially bloodied.
Take back 5. Yeah, 5 normal damage. Leave the radiant, but take 5. Like, give him 5 back, because this would be
Okay.
my bonus action.
All right.
And now I'm gonna Divine Smite. 4th level. Second.
Mhm. Oof. 15 and 14
Oh, I
with
guess
radiant.
it's 15. Yeah, 15 radiant.
So that is well, because it's one of its custom. I guess what's the custom?
It's all radiant. It's all
It's
radiant.
already okay. So it's 30 damage it takes. Wow, -30 damage as he just like hisses, and he's going to burst into kind of smoke, which is then going to fly away. So I'll give him a green thing as he's going to turn into a mist form, and he's going to fly out of the room and out into the corridor outside as he's using his powers to protect himself. Great. We're now over to the gargoyles. But brilliant hit on that. Strahd has taken a beating. Gargoyle attack. So we're going to start with this guy right here against Inigo Montoya. So he is fearful, so it's going to be with disadvantage. There's a 9, so it misses. And he goes again. Does a 15 hit?
No.
So he fails to hit. This next one is going to go against Queen Niobe. 17. Does that hit?
Misses. Like,
Misses. Excellent.
God.
And the misses again. These two here, they're going to rush over to Niobe, but because they've moved, they can't attack. We've got the next one here. So he's going to do that against Mordecai. Misses on his first attack. Does a 14 hit, Mordecai?
Yeah. It hurts.
Wait, does he not still have his... Because it hasn't been his turn again, right? So he still has the shield up.
Yes,
is that
it's true.
right?
It is true.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, it doesn't hit then.
Doesn't hit. Great. Good thinking there. But 23 does hit.
Sente.
As you take 9 damage. But it's
Is that what that was from a
normal
gargoyle,
damage,
right?
so it's going to be only 4.
Nice.
So I'll deduct that for you. So you're down to 60 health now.
Thank you.
You started at 100, by the way, but you've just had a lot of drains on you.
Yeah.
You got the next one. This is going to be rolling with disadvantage on these hits. So the first one is definite miss, and it's also another. In fact, because he's knocked down, he's already KO'd. He's just going to flat out break apart and shatter on the floor. This guy's not doing very well, and he is dead. Let me get that dead mark there. Yeah, that guy is dead. He shatters into pieces. Got this next guy here, claw attack. Does a 15 hit? Oh, it doesn't because you've got your thing up.
The shield. So it lasts for the entire turn.
It lasts until the beginning of your next turn.
Until the next time.
Okay, sweet.
So let's see. That's 10, 12. It does not hit Inigo. Does a 15 hit Inigo Montoya?
No, it doesn't.
Then that is all of the gargoyles' turn. They have hardly done anything this round. Queen Obi, do your thing.
Can you show me what my guy looks like? Just this, like for the
reference?
notes.
Yeah.
Nice. Lovely.
The wings aren't kind of real. They're like ethereal wings that are coming out. Just the sheer power of your faith is creating the wings.
Yeah. Say less. Say less.
Just to give you a description. Yes.
Yeah.
Queen, bring it on. Yes, Queen.
I was trying to see if there was a way for me to do like more the frenzy, or do I have to
Let's have a look
do
up
the reckless attack first?
Frenzy. Reckless attack. Bring up the description now. When you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on your attack roll using strength until the start of your next turn. But the attack rolls against you have advantage during their turn. So it means that you have advantage this turn with your hit, and then everyone has advantage on you attacking you afterwards. And then you want to know about frenzy. During reckless attack, which is the same thing, deal an extra damage to your target. You hit on your turn with a strength-based attack. So I
Just
don't
for the
know
first target.
why it's giving you 2. I guess it gives you an option of which one to use. I think it's because you only get to do.
Well, I think that one's specifically for while rage is also active for frenzy, and rage is active. So if I reckless attack, then I also get frenzy.
Yes, do it. So you reckless attack, so you get advantage on your thing, and you can do extra damage.
Yes.
Great. Who are you going to hit?
The one that's not.
Not fearful.
fitted, yeah.
So that's a 22 you get because you got advantage. And do your damage and then roll an extra 3d6 on top of that.
3d6.
So that's done 21 damage. That is a big hit on this guy. As the gargoyles take a massive hit. Yes, that is just your first attack.
It's not bloodied yet.
It is not bloodied. It's near bloodied though.
Oh my god.
So
Go
that's
again.
so now it's just a normal attack because you can only do it in your first one.
Yes.
So it's a 22 that hits as well. So just hit the damage. Let's see what that is. 8. So it makes at least another 8. And go again.
Oh, for the damage, you mean, or?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you've done your 2 attacks. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yes, you've done your attacks. Let's move over to, unless you've got any bonus actions you want to do.
Well, I was reading that, but I think it's okay.
You can go large form. This is where you can grow in size.
Ooh.
Yeah. That might be tricky
Yeah.
to get away if we have to get away, but sure. Where do I do that? Large
So
form.
when you're
There we
big,
go.
you have advantage on stuff on the safety checks, and you can move 10 feet. So you can move further, and you got advantage on the strength checks. So do you go big?
Mhm.
Go big or go home.
I have ticked it on my character sheet, but obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well
That's
it's
good.
communicating.
There
'Cause
you
it doesn't
go.
seem to be changing the health.
Does it say it adds health as well?
No. Like I've tried doing damage on my sheet, but it's not changed it on the Roll20.
Interesting. Oh, I think it's because you have to do it on your token there.
Ah.
But there you go. As you just become this giant Amazonian woman, it's boom, huge in the room. Your head is just underneath the ceiling, kind of like your hair is touching the chandelier. Yeah, you're now a giant target. Terrifying. Makes sense why everyone's so scared of you. Alright, we're over to Strahd. So Strahd is going to get back 20 health whilst he's still in his smoke form. And he is going to summon some vampires to help him. So let's get this guy. And actually, let's get some other ones. That one, I have to roll 1d4 actually. 1d4 to see how many he gets. It's free. That guy, and that guy. I'm going to move over and I'm going to defend Strahd. And you as he waits to recover. This is the power of Strahd. He's tricksy, he's difficult to beat. Even as level 15, you guys have a fight again on your hands. Right, well, Mordecai, what are you going to do? You're surrounded by enemies on all fronts. They're all clumped into a very tight, small space.
Yes. Can I cast Misty Step as well as a spell?
Yes,
Or
you
is
can.
that not allowed?
You can. With your particular character,
Okay.
it's a different bonus action. So you just use up the slot of it, and then you move to the side.
Yeah. I wonder... Is there a line I can draw that connects... I don't know if you can see this, but the 2 vampire brides?
Yes, I think I know what spell you're wanting to do here.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, I will Misty Step if I can.
Yep.
Over here? Or like over here if I can, ideally.
Into the
Maybe
corner.
that. So let me just mark that off because I'm trying to keep track of what spell slots I've used.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 2. And then I want to cast Lightning Bolt. And it will hit any creature in a line.
Brilliant.
I'll just put it here so you can see it.
Draw the line for me.
Oops. And the line is... trying to minimize. Doesn't want to... Here we go.
Great.
I think it's just going to hit those 2.
Yes, but what you could do, I'm going to say, is you could have gone from here to... Oh, sorry, I got the wrong mode there. Pen line. Wasn't it sticking the pen line? Okay, either way, you could get it along here, so you catch all of them, including 2 of the gargoyles.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do that.
Excellent. All right, so roll your damage, please,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens. Do they have a chance to dodge
So,
it?
yes, I believe they have a dexterity save, DC 17, each of them. And
Right.
on a successful save, they take half damage.
So let's see. Valenta is going to be the first one. So dexterity saving throw. They can dodge out of the lightning. She fails.
Nice.
And then we have the gargoyles. Let's roll them both at the same time. Dexterity save. Succeeds. Fails. So the back one succeeds, the front one fails. And the last one is Ludmilla. And she succeeds.
Okay, so she takes half. Do you want me to just roll damage once and then
Yes, and then apply it to
use
all
it
of
for
them.
all of them? Okay.
So it's the front 2 get the full hit, the 2 at the back only get half a hit. Oof. 27 damage. Fantastic. So she takes 27. And he takes 27. And she takes 26, 13. And 13. Great. Nice strike there with the lightning as you,
Nice.
like, famously known as the lightning wizard. You kind of walk lightning in your hand to a ball and fire it across the room, striking all
Hell
of
yeah.
them in this blaze. Yeah, and you've hit them all. Nice work.
So I think the ones who have been hit aren't feared anymore, is that right?
They lose their fear.
That was in my case. I don't know if it's the case with yours though,
Oh, okay.
or with the barbarian sphere. Like fear normally has like a bunch of riders on it. So in some instances it'll be like you can't attack them, but in others, like they're just afraid while you're in sight or for a specific amount of time.
Yes, but these ones here are just making it to disadvantage in their fighting. So they've all been hit. As we move over to Valenta, who's just like, well, you are a tricky one, aren't you? I would love to have another taste of their blood. As she moves up to do 2 bite attacks against you.
Fuck. Really should have used that mage armor.
So that's a 21 to bite.
Yeah, that hits. At least mage armor wouldn't have saved me.
23. Oh, that's bad.
Oh my god.
And 15 of that. So let me just do that. So 50, 55 is your max health. So your max health is already bloodied, basically.
Wow.
And 47. He's taking a beating. And next bite attack is a 25, which also hits for another 15.
Oh my god.
So it is 40. Your maximum health is 40. And 33. Yes, you're in a bad state here. Alright, that is her go. Then it's over to Radin, who's now fighting the giant Amazonian woman. He's like, ugh, giant boobs, disgusting. And he is going to go for his 3 scimitar attacks again. 1, misses, hits. For 10 slashing damage, which is half to 5. Okay, -5 from you. Then we're over to Ludmilla, up at the top here, who's going to move forward. Damn you, Inigo Montoya! I will take you down myself. As she is going to go with the double bite attack again. She has an extra action, so in fact she's going to go for triple bite this time.
Jesus.
Yeah. So the first one is a miss. Second one is definitely a hit. Oof, 26. So that goes by minus, so minus 16, so that's 91. And that goes down to 78. and then one more bite attack for her special thing. Another big hit.
Jeez.
So that is 81, 72, 78. And minus 5 for that one, brings it to 3. Fantastic. Alright, as she has done her attack. And then Anastrea. The lovely Anastrea. She's going like, you would do well in one of my movies. She says to you. She's going to attack the Queen. Where is she here? Attack. Use this one's bite. Hits. That is 8 necrotic, so minus 8 of this. 36 and 8 of here. So that brings you down to, yep.
Is
to
she
20.
afraid still?
Oh, that's a point. Yes, she would have to roll to see if she still has it. So you are right. Maybe I undo that.
Do you mean this one here?
Yes, and Australia
Yep.
pointed out well.
So that
she's
one's
fearful.
still until she gets attacked. I believe she's fearful for a minute.
But she has been attacked, so that is gone now.
Oh, then it's
Wait,
gone.
who attacked her?
You attacked her. She's down health.
When did I attack her?
She's
Can't help
definitely-
yourself, Cat.
She's lost health. You know, I'm
I
going to say
was
the
attacking
I'm going
the
to say the
gargoyle.
fear stays. I'm going to say the fear stays. So let's just go for another bite attack. I'm going to give you back that health. So you you get back that health. It's plus
Nice.
plus 16. There we go. You're back up to 144. You're not taking much damage at all. Yeah. Okay. That is now.
Just to be clear, if we kill Strahd, the campaign's over, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Inigo Montoya, you're surrounded by vampires and gargoyles. What are you going to do?
I sort of like scream after Strahd, "Run, devil! Let Barovia see you flee from the dawn!" And I cast Find Steed.
Yep. Bring back your horse.
And the steed uses disengage as its action.
Yep.
And will move me, I believe it's 50 feet in his direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Let's
6,
see.
7, 8.
I'm dragging your person.
9.
So, yes, you're going to be doing that as you kind of rush forward towards Strahd, who's currently in ghost form. He's currently in like a fog form. Unfortunately, on the way through, as you're going through this pipe here, the doors shut on either side of you. Boom, boom, boom. There's a trap in this room.
Oh.
As you kind of get to the centre of the room, and the trap activates, causing the statues that are all around. Again, these statues have been there from the very beginning in the scene. I mean, not let me say that. Change
I
layer
could
to
tell that they looked
token.
like Digimon when I first walked in.
Yeah. Bam. You now have
Oh, God.
new dragons on the thing. Let's see if I can take the old dragons out. Layer to GM. There we go. The new red dragons. And they're going to be added to the turn order. Red dragons. There we go.
What is blocking me, like, to the left? Are those, like, castle grates, like a portcullis? Are they, like, wooden doors? Like,
They're
what's on
wooden
the other
doors that have slammed on you.
side? Any chance there's sort of like a big old classical keyhole you can sort of look through, make sure Strahd's on the other side?
Yeah, you can still see through kind of like the carvings on it on the front, the glass that's kind of a bit wobbly. You can see this ghostly kind of fog of green smoke that is Strahd, and you can see the 3 vampire spawns that are outside guarding him.
Good. Shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. In that case, I bonus action with the horse face that
Ooh, great.
Get
Do
out
it.
of this room and
Yeah.
go towards him.
Do it.
I can't actually move through the door, but
I'll move you.
uh,
Yeah. There you go. So you
but
face
I'll
that
end my turn
to
on
here.
that side of him.
What, where did your character go?
Did I leave him in the room? Yeah, he's disappeared from me too.
He just vanished.
Weird. I just moved him. Yeah, he's gone. Has he like gone?
Can
Here,
you
I found
see-
him. He's in the bottom right corner of the map.
Wow, what is up with Roll20 sometimes? I suppose there's a lot of people on the map. There you are. You're outside here.
And that's my turn.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Let me get that.
All right, very clever, very clever. It's over to the gargoyles' turn, and did I add the guys onto the order? I did. So they need to. So yeah, they're in the order. Okay. It is then the gargoyles' turn. Gargoyles, do your thing. Starting with this one here, we're going to go round the circle. And it's going to be claw attack. Did that pop up at all? Yes, it did. It's 18. Is he fearful? He is fearful, so he's doing a disadvantage. And does a 16 hit?
For who, sorry?
Queen
Oh,
Nobi?
no.
Let me see, what is your AC?
18.
It's 18. Yeah. Okay, so 18 does not hit. Next attack. Fails as well. And he gets a nat 1. And he's going to take, he's going to fall down from that. So he's now on the ground. And is now over to the next one. He's going to go for an attack. 2 attacks. So neither of those hit. Over to the next guy. He does get a hit in. He's going to do 5 slashing, which gets taken down to 2. And so -2 from your health there. That's 2. And then it's going to be this one up here. It's also going to attack you with disadvantage. Oh, I haven't done the other person's one as well, so I'll finish this one here. Yep, so that's a hit for 3 damage. So -3 from you. And then everyone goes for his attack. He fails. Alright, then who we got over here? So Mordecai, you're all the way over the side of the room. This guy rushes towards you. He goes for 2 claw attacks. So yeah, 14 hits.
Yep.
You take 9 slashing damage.
Is that halved?
Yeah, it is halved down to 4.
Oh my god. Okay.
This guy attacks you as well, and this guy too.
Oh wait,
So-
are they feared still?
But they are fearful,
Oh, did I
so
hit
they
them?
can't attack
Oh,
this turn, but they're just going to rush in towards you.
Sweet. Okay.
Nobi, back to the turn order. Get these guys finished.
I can certainly attempt to.
Yeah.
Did we decide earlier that an offhand counts as a normal attack?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do my normal trident on that gargoyle
So
I've
do you
been
want
working
to do
on.
your reckless attack again?
Yes, if I may.
Yep. So you can do it on this guy here.
Just to see if I crit, I guess.
So you didn't crit, but you definitely hit. And you get to add that extra dice on top of your damage.
What was it? 3d6.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
then
12,
I'll
so you do
do.
20 damage to him. He's officially bloodied.
I can do an extra attack on him, hopefully.
Yep. Let's see what the damage is. That's -8.
Another 8. Yum.
And then you got 1. That's all your attacks done, I believe.
Yes.
And I'm going to say he's so low in health here that he just simply shatters and dies. Congratulations, you got a kill.
Hey.
Great.
About damn time.
Alright, and yeah, so that is Queen over as we get to Strahd, who then regains more health. He regains 20 health. He's still in his ghostly form for another 2 more turns. But you can see him starting to solidify back into his shape again. But he is going to move away and slide through the gap to the door, and he's going to leave and go out the door that you jumped through before.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, I just looked it up. I don't need line of sight. I was assuming it was Misty Step, but
Yes.
it's called Face Step, which is the thing that the ghost horse does, and it just lets me do like a 60 feet teleportation anywhere without needing to see. So just for the future, not that it mattered this time around.
It's good to know. It's good to know. But yes, so
Yeah.
you didn't need it, but you had that line of sight anyway, just about.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so he's gone back in though.
He's gone back into this chamber here
Jesus, fucker. Okay.
because he's still in smoke form.
Yeah. Coward.
All right, so Strahd has done that, but he doesn't do anything else. Mordecai, you're surrounded by enemies on all fronts. What do you do?
Yes. I mean, I'd love to cast Mage Armor, but I'm not going to. I'm going to Misty Step again. Let's see. See, I have a spell called Cone of Frost, I think, or Cone of Cold.
Yes, Cone of
But
Cold.
it doesn't tell me what the range is, or like the spread.
It should do. Let me look up your thing for it. So, spell Cone of Cold.
The 60-foot cone.
Wow. Okay.
So if you apply in the measurement tool,
Yep.
you click on the ruler,
And you can change it to a cone.
then change the shape to cone.
Oh, cool. And is it? It's going to be 45 degrees. So.
Yeah, 45 degree, and then just click and drag at
All right.
60 feet on it.
Let's see what kind of damage I can do here. Wow, that's insane. Okay, but I don't want to hit any allies.
It might be
That's the
worth
main
hitting
thing.
some allies.
You
So
think?
you could hit a lot more people if you do hit allies.
Yeah, like do the math, like it might be worth hitting some allies. It's with great power comes great responsibility, but as a wizard, everyone assumes you're gonna cast fireball into the group.
I don't actually have Fireball, I think.
What if he master fireball? Let's have a look.
I don't think so.
You might not have learned it, unless you want to give it to
It
him.
just
but
doesn't have the
wizards
sign.
need
It's
to-
about what you have in your book at the time.
I see. I mean, I'd kind of like to do this, but I guess you're raging. Maybe that helps.
It won't help.
I say do it. We
Okay.
haven't met her, so as far as we know, she's dead, and you're just like you couldn't have done it any other way because this has already happened.
That's true. Okay. But also, can I Misty Step this far? I think yeah, I definitely can I? Alright, I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast it like this,
Oh,
Oops, sorry.
look at that.
like that.
That's a beaut.
Green. And
Can I maybe I should draw that in pen so it's easier to kind of...
I think if you press Control and then click, it'll stay. Or
Uh,
let me see. I'm pretty sure there's a
or
way.
you can do it at higher levels as well.
No, shift and drag, and then it stays.
So when you
oh
click
yeah,
on it,
perfect.
when you click on it, you can cast it up to the 9th level, which you have one slot of.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I do have another spell that's 9th level though. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Just do
but maybe
8th
it's worth
level.
it.
Just blast these guys with an 8th
Oh,
level
yeah.
spell.
Yeah, if I can do it 8th level, I'll do that. I was sort of just going by the level that was next to the spell. But yeah, 8th level, please.
8th level, then click it, select it, and we'll see what it rolls.
Okay.
It's like a Control-Alt-Delete, end all processes.
Yeah, I mean, it might be
He's
really,
a
really good,
famous
actually.
wizard for a reason. You're very low on health now.
Okay, I don't know how to change the level. It just says S5.
Should I try
can-
clicking it?
If you go
Yeah.
to combat, if the spell's
8th
there,
level, and then hit cast. There
Oh,
it
there we
goes. So it's a DC 17 to succeed on. It's got failures and spell details. Where does it say?
and you have to click on the damage.
Yeah. So if you want to click on damage,
I'm not sure I can see what you're...
oh, because
What
it's
you're
just a GM. I'm sorry, it's doing it just to me. But you do 49 damage, but they have to roll DC 17 to avoid it. So it was
Okay.
my fault. I'd had GM selected on at the time. But yes, we've got to get everyone has to roll a Constitution save to see if they avoid. Otherwise, they're going to take 49 damage, which is just epic. So yeah, Nina goes for it, and she meets it and beats it. Wicked. She's only going to take half damage.
Yeah.
So Nina, you only take 24 damage.
Is there any mitigation based on her rage, or is that just for like physical attacks?
Physical attacks, it doesn't help with the cold. She's not wearing much like clothing.
Yeah, big barb.
So let's see. So it's what was it? Dex saving throws. So Gargoyle 1 fails. Gargoyle 2 fails. Gargoyle 3 fails. Succeeds. No, fails. Sorry, 17 fails. They all fail. All of them are taking the maximum damage. So let's just deduct that now. So that is
That's crazy.
49. You have turned this battle around massively. They're all bloodied. All these gargoyles, apart from one.
Good thing we know this ends well for us.
Yeah,
Does
that
it?
Yeah, I
helps.
love hindsight.
Yeah.
That's 49. Bam. All right. They're all of those guys bloodied. Then we go on to the vampires. Which vampires take the hit? So Ludmilla, you are going to go for. Was it Constitution? Let's see. Yeah, it was Constitution. She succeeds. She only takes half. Then I'm just going to roll the same for the other two vampires. Volenta fails, and Anastrea succeeds. So Volenta takes the full brunt, minus 49. She is badly hurt, but she's not bloodied yet. And that is so it's minus 24 and minus 24. Here we go, minus 24. Bam, there we go. She's no longer fearful because she's been hit. But fantastic hit there. So that's your main action. Are there any bonus actions you do?
I think I'll just relax, but I might
sorry.
send my dog.
You've done your bonus action, but yes, you
Just
can send your dog.
relax.
I'll just relax after that. Take a lot of energy.
Lay down for a little bit.
I'm in no immediate danger.
Just leaning against the post nonchalantly. Yeah.
Yeah, that took no effort at all. It's fine. But can my dog attack this lady?
Yes, she can. Or does she need to roll to save herself?
Let me double check. I don't think it's the dog that I should be looking at, is it? Here we go. It is a... Nope, that's the wrong spell. It's different here to what you mentioned before. Oh, it's it's a DC 14 Dex save, I think.
Dex save, DC 14. She succeeds with 25.
Okay, I don't think it hits then.
Am I set to GM mode? I feel like I shouldn't be set to GM mode. I am set so public. Okay, cool. So you haven't been seeing my dice rolls, but it's all good. I've been keeping track. Alright, so she succeeds. She doesn't take any damage from this. Yeah, it is then over to Volenta. So Volenta, taking his hit, is very angry. She's going to rush up here and she's going to cast Charm on Mordecai to try and get him out of there. So where are you, Charm? There you are. So you need to roll a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That should be fine.
You fail.
Oh no, that was a natural one.
She casts the spell on you as you've exhausted yourself with all the magic you've been pumping out. Your mind was opened to her, and with that she screams at you, "Get out!" as you are forced out, up, through the floor, and you are out of the fight. Because you are now
God.
out of the castle. You just like mind controlled permanently from this thing. So yeah, we are removing you from the turn order. But I'll keep you down there just so you can see. But I'm going to make your character semi-transparent to indicate that you are out of this fight. We're then going to move over to who's the next one? The thing, Radin. Radin is going to go for 3 poisoned attacks, sorry, 2 poison attacks and a sword attack against the big girl. Where is that? So, poison attack 13 does not hit, 15 does not hit, and it's a scimitar. 23 hits, doing 3 damage to the queen.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. And then we have Ludmilla. She's back, and she wants blood, as she's going to come for the queen. And she's also going to be casting Charm. So you need to roll a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, or you're going to be charmed. Fail.
Yeah.
And with that, you are also out of this fight, as they take over your mind in this moment. When with Inigo Montoya, his rage too strong to stay by his crew, instead rushing off to fight Strahd alone. He's left his team exposed to the powers of charm. Your mind is taken over as the vampires have you completely under their thumb. Well done, Inigo Montoya. There we go. So make 25. With this, Strahd finally has turned back into his human form. He opens the door to rush at Inigo Montoya. Have your moment here. Have your moment to kill Strahd once and for all, Inigo, before he kills you.
I say, this is for all of those that you oppressed. This is for the darkness you brought upon this realm. This is for the Morning Lord and his silence. May he return to these lands. And I strike at him.
Great. What do you strike with him doing?
I just with my short sword first.
Go for it. You slash at Strahd's body, and your blade passes right through him, hitting nothing. He laughs at you.
You devil!
You'll still play upon the very god that has forsaken you. Can you not see he is not on your side? He is on my side now. It is time for you to die, Inigo Montoya. Strahd rushes towards you, ready to bite your neck, sever your carotid artery, and finally end you. But at that very second, even though you thought he was out of the fight, Mordecai is too experienced to be taken over by a simple charm. He has spells upon spells written on his very body to protect him from all sorts of things. He could come back from the dead if he had to. And he appears, jumping out of the top window, having broken free of the charm. He goes, "No, Strahd! It is you who are to die today!" He grabs hold of Strahd, unleashing his full powerful strikes, punching him once, twice, 3 times with electric fists, blasting him up into the sky. You watch from above as both the wizards spiral up higher and higher above the fight. You see the soldiers, the people of the towns, the adventurers, all those that came with you are finally losing the fight against the undead forces. But it might all be fine. It might all be for this moment as Mordecai releases all of his magical power, blasting Strahd into 5 separate pieces that blast high into the air. Mordecai, hit by his own unleashed energy, is flown away, crashing into the waters near the very spot you saw the indentation underwater by the Vistani camp. Strahd's 7 body pieces land all around you. Inigo Montoya, what are you going to do with these pieces of Strahd you find lying here?
It's just like a dismembered Strahd.
Imagine like his entire torso has been destroyed, and all that's left is his head and arms and legs.
I will quickly look through my spells because they're different to what I normally run with.
Yeah. So everyone's here now to see, as you can move over to Strahd as his head, eyes open.
I quickly sort of gather the bodies and I say, go back to ash, and I cast Sacred Flame on them, trying to sort of like burn them away so that there's nothing left.
Excellent. Roll for the damage. So it's a DC 16 dexterity saving throw, which will have to do with disadvantage now that he is just piles of limbs. So let's see if he can survive this. Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. He succeeds. As you blast the holy flames down upon him, his limbs roll away from you. You've come over here to blast him, and his body manages to twist and fly out the way. The bones in his body regrow and knit together. His body reforms as he stands up strong once again and goes, "You thought you could kill me? I am Strahd. I am the most powerful man in Barovia." He knocks you down, and as you try to rise, you are then attacked by his bride. Anastasia appears, taking hold of your face, turning towards her as her eyes sparkle. She's like, "Shh, don't worry. You are mine now, my toy. Yes, you have a wonderful face. It's like I can transform it by simply touching it. Yes, this'll be so much fun. Say the line for me. I am Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die."
I am Inigo Montoya. You killed. Die.
We shall work on that. My darling, may I keep him? Pretty please? Strahd looks around the battlefield, seeing that it's all but one, and he's like, "You may have him, but you must remember to feed and water him, my love. Do not leave him to die, starving to death like your last toy." "Oh, I will. I will. I'll take good care of him." As Strahd wins the fight. Well, hey, so that was the Great Battle of Strahd. I'll turn these sounds off as we move on to the next location of.
What happened to the queen? I'm invested now in her.
She was charmed. She was captured by the vampires.
Is she still in the castle?
Let's find out.
Yes. We don't know what happened to her after this. The last anyone saw was her being charmed by the vampires. Finally, they weakened her enough that their charm spell could get through. We now move on to the next location, as we are over to the flashback again. So just removing these and removing the turn order. Okay, so everyone should be seeing this map right now. We're going to move over to the next soundtrack. Your memories continue to return, Peregrine. They appear in flashes, fractures, images flashing frantically in front of your eyes. You remember several things. You remember your defeat. You remember being captured by Anastasia. You remember the months spent imprisoned within Castle Ravenloft. You worked in the kitchens. You repaired damaged sections of the castle. You picked flowers during the rare moments that sunlight touched the valley. At night, Anastasia forced you to perform pornographic reenactments of her favorite moving picture shows for her amusement. Practicing your lines for a sci-fi boat disaster about a giant ice cube that hit a supposedly unsinkable ship, you are noticed by Strahd, who then, in a fit of rage, throws you out of the castle after you made a very unflattering drawing of him as a French girl. The image continues. You wander through Barovia with no purpose. You drink. You take drugs. You start fights with strangers and challenge increasingly dangerous monsters. Going straight into battles you do not think you will survive. Yet, you do survive, bloodied, torn, and feeling nothing once again. The final image returns you to this very church 3 months ago. Here, you are on your knees before Father Petrovich. You are screaming, begging him to remove the memories of your past. Anything to take the pain away. He nods, and time freezes once again. He fades away and is replaced by your duplicate, who stands before you, resembling the person you were in your youth. Beautiful, with cream pale skin and hair like fire. Let me just bring that one in. This is your younger self, once again. Peregrine steps forward. Inigo Montoya steps forward. He reaches a hand out to help you to your feet. You didn't realize you had been crying. Brother, surely this is enough, he says, looking into your eyes. Surely this is enough pain for one soul to carry. Enough humiliation, enough misery. Please, brother, won't you stop? Won't you let go and find whatever happiness remains for you in this world? Will you please stop seeking your past? Peregrine?
I know what I must do. I must pick up the pieces and pull myself together, frail as I might be. I must take down the devil, whatever sacrifice and whatever the cost.
So be it, my brother. I will show you the memory that destroyed you, that turned you into who you are now. I try to protect you, as he wisps away back into smoke. We arrive back in your flashback in the past. They were a lot laughing in the background.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ben's losing it.
I heard him say that sounds healthy, 40 nuggets. That's the only context I have.
You stand in the audience hall of the Zarovian Church of the Morning Lord. Master Jonathan stands beside you. You have not seen him in many years, not since he tricked you with the illusion of your dying mother. He stands here with the Deputy Holy Father. Across the chamber awaits two aristocratic halflings, the target's parents. They look exhausted, frightened, and grimly resolved. The mission is an assassination. The target is a 9-year-old halfling boy. Oh, we seem to have lost Tips.
He's coming back in a second. He has to restart his audio.
Ah. Let's give him one moment. So just
Yeah,
to
I was
have a
gonna
little
say
breather.
this sounded weirdly specific.
Yes. But how did you find? I decided to speed things along a little bit in the fight, just because
I think that was
I
the right call. Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
How did you find that level 15 fight?
I think it was fun and it felt epic. If I like have any notes in case you like
Yes.
redo this, is it would be very helpful to share in advance the characters, just so like because I spent a lot of time during the fight just like
Looking
trying
up.
to figure out what a level 15 person can do.
100%, and I would do any other time. The reason I didn't do that, the specific reason, other than I wanted to make it a surprise moment for you to realize what characters you were, is also because I wanted you to lose. Because the fact is, you guys did lose.
Fair.
The memories you did lose. So
Yeah.
giving you the disadvantage of not knowing the best characters to use,
Yeah, that's fair.
worked in my favor narratively. Though you did very well. You brought Strahd almost to death, but he did survive, and he's revealed. You now realize a few more of his tricks. You know that he could use the his actions to fall through trapdoors and reappear in different parts of the room. That when he gets into trouble, he can turn himself into a smoke form. These are all going to be things I think will be helpful for you next time you fight him.
Yeah.
So you got to know a few more of his powers and what other traps there lie in the castle. So it was kind of a learning moment. But yes, you were unfortunately were always destined to lose that fight against Strahd.
Yeah. And then the other thing, but it's hard because like as a DM, like I know this is like a former DM, you want to have these big epic fights with like a lot of characters on the board, but just like the crunchiness of the numbers just like
Yes.
slows everything down to a slog. So generally it's always better to one of two things. Either just have fewer more powerful enemies or have a lot of really like basic like one hit enemies, like 1 HP enemies where it's just like just take them out of the battle. Like they can hit hard, but just like hit them once and then they like crumble to dust or whatever.
So you
because
feel
otherwise
epic.
it just like slows, and it just slows down everything too much if you like if they have however much health. I don't know what they had, 60, 80, 100 health. Like it's just too much to keep track of.
It is.
And it like gets in the way of the like the rhythm of the fight, I think. Like that's D&D's fault. Like with the system is that built that way.
Do agree with that, because I find that even a problem when you play Baldur's Gate is that sometimes when you have a battle where there's too many enemies, you get kind of annoyed waiting for all the enemies to have their turn.
Yeah,
before
exactly.
You can like do your one hit. But this is why that was a special occasion. That was a
Yeah,
special
yeah.
one-off event, and it was always destined for you to lose. But then you still got to see what it would be like if you had done a full frontal attack against Strahd. You see the dangers of it.
Yeah, next time we got to go in through the back door.
Yes, but yes, I will return. I noticed when Tips, you left. Tips, are you back now?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem at all. I'm glad you're back. We had a chance to catch up about that last fight, but we will carry on with this flashback.
So yeah, you should go back a little bit because he missed the last minute.
He did. So Peregrine, despite being met by his younger self, pleading with him not to look into any more of his memories, the memories that drove him mad, he disagreed. He wants to discover himself, and this brought us back to this new location, this new memory of him in his past, where he stands here. So I will begin that section again. You stand within the audience hall of the Zarovian Church of the Morning Lord. Master Jonathan stands beside you. That is this man here. You have not seen him in many years, not since he tricked you with the illusions of your dying mother. Standing with him is the Deputy Holy Father up here. Across the chamber waits 2 aristocratic halflings, the target's parents. They look exhausted, frightened, and grimly resolved. The mission is assassination. The target is a 9-year-old halfling boy. His sins? None. His crime? Loved by too many gods. Master Jonathan explains, the boy was born with unprecedented divine power. From the day of his christening, the Morning Lord showered him with boons. By the age of 6, he had been presented at every allied temple within the Zarovian Republic. These churches' gods were related to the sun god, or were deities who aligned themselves with the Morning Lord against the dark gods, the archdevils, and the demon lords. At each temple, another god would bestow a boon upon this child. The boy was hailed as a messiah, a prophesied hero who would unite the good aligned faiths and root out the evil in the world. Then, during his 9th year, an evil god came to destroy him personally. Instead, this mysterious unknown god fell in love with the child and offered him one of her boons. Worse still, the boy accepted. The church claimed that the child possessed no humility. He flaunted his abilities before those around him. His teachers could not control him. Even his parents had grown terrified at what he might become. Such a monstrosity, Master Jonathan told you, could not be allowed to exist. Montoya, your heart ached for the boy. Yes, he was powerful, but he was still just a boy. He remained innocent. And he also remained vulnerable while he slept. As the strongest and most elusive member of the Inquisition, you have been chosen to kill this boy. It was the first time the church had ordered you to murder a child. Despite the turmoil within your heart, you obeyed. You left immediately. You slipped past the outer guards of the manor and moved silently between the servants. Not one person heard you enter the child's chamber. As I move us to the next location. Apologies for that. It seems that I've got the wrong map. All right. That can't be right. Very sorry about this.
Set pieces.
Yep, set pieces exactly. Why is this happening? I had this all planned out.
We can
so
also
well.
do like a mind's eye thing if it helps. Like,
yes. Then that is exactly what we'll do. Because Roll20 has decided to change the layers that I had up underneath. What happens is this. You slip into the chamber and you land upon the floor silently without anyone knowing you're there. Inside, you see the boy sleeping soundly. The room is littered with broken toys and discarded rag dolls with tiny silver bells. You search carefully for obstacles. When you look back towards the bed, the child is sitting cross-legged upon the covers, as though he's been waiting for you to arrive. There sits your target, the young Loon von Zarovich.
Holy shit.
The boy stares at you with his soulless eyes, like a doll's eyes. You move like lightning, raising your poisoned dagger with one hand and reaching towards his collar with the other. Your fingers pass straight through him, an illusion, one of his many boons from his gods. Then a small, warm hand catches you beneath the chin. It gently turns your face towards him. Green and purple spirals move within the boy's emotionless eyes. When he spoke, however, his voice trembled, like that of a child, fearful for his life. "Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me." You could resist the spell. You could turn the child's head and snap it in an instant. But another thought enters your mind. If the boy does hypnotize you and escapes, could you be blamed? His parents and the Inquisition, they had not warned you they possessed such powers. If you fell under this boy's control, you would not have to murder him tonight, but neither would you have disobeyed your god and your orders. You would not have to break your oath. You would remain free of sin and guilt. Wouldn't you? So, tell me, what did you choose that day? Did you fight the child's control, or did you simply let it happen?
Bergrin, who had to this moment never questioned, he saw himself as a tool to be used by the church, by his betters. But it's not only the fact that this is sort of a 9-year-old boy, but the fact that he was told that he was the favorite of many gods, and it was just one amongst these gods that gave him this dark gift. But he's sort of been, perhaps because of the sort of challenge of having to, murder a child, he latched on to this idea that the Morning Lord, like this child might also be a favorite of the Morning Lord himself. And so in this moment, for sort of once in his career as an Inquisitor, he purposely lets himself slip and fall, giving this child an opportunity. But in doing so, it sort of breaks his mind and his self-image. Until now, he considers himself to be unimpeachable. He had done everything the church had ever asked of him, and so for this moment, he let the doubt win, and it sort of freezes him in place and sends him into a bit of an identity crisis.
The boy uses this moment of hesitation to charm you, to take control of your mind through hypnosis. And as you fall into the darkness, you wake up once again to find yourself in the very chamber you were given your mission. But much has changed. The walls are covered in blood. The guards, the Holy Father, they are all dead. The child's parents are dead. The Deputy Father, his hands holding his very guts, looks at you with terror in his eyes as he drops to the floor. In your left hand, you hold onto the bloody, torn collar of your master, Jonathan. In your right hand, you hold your sword. The blade is buried to the hilt in your mentor's stomach. Master Jonathan stares into your eyes. "You traitor!" he hisses through bloody teeth. "You are condemned to the deepest pits of the 7 hells forever. You have forsaken your lord." And with his final acts in life, your master spits blood into your face, and then his body goes limp. You realize now, in that moment of weakness, you betrayed your faith and your brotherhood. You gave your mind and body to the child. You have committed an unforgivable sin against your Lord. and your people. Your soul is condemned to suffer for eternity. You could have screamed. You could have cried or begged for forgiveness. But only one thing remained within your ashen heart. Vengeance. You swear on the broken cross in your hands that you will find the boy and kill him. You pursued him from the Zarovian Republic to the Sword Coast to Daggerheart. You tortured a red wizard to gain information on where he might be. You learn that a portal is opening soon in the forest nearby, a passage into a cursed realm within the Shadowfell, beyond the sight and influence of the Morning Lord. It is somewhere the church would never dare to follow, a place the boy can avoid his pursuers. You are no longer with the church. The Morning Lord no longer lives in your heart. The light of the sun only leaves you chilled to the bone. As you watch over here, 3 men, 2 of them you might recognize, and maybe another as well, as they walk towards a pub and enter inside. You will bide your time to strike. The Morning Lord is no longer within your heart. You see a wall. It's the new location, a wall of unnatural mist appear as you chase the boy. As you run through it, you see an old woman as well, taking her time, trying to gain entrance into this distant land. The mist swallows the campground, rising like a wave with a face of a man, which comes crashing towards you. You charge in, and on the other side, the boy and his companions are nowhere to be found. Something is wrong. You swear to every god who still might listen, to hear you, to help you tear this land apart until you find him. Your hands ache to tear him apart. We now return back to the church. The trance ends, and you awaken bound to the bench, unable to move. Loon is watching you. Something in his wide smile tells you he knows exactly who you are. You realize that during the vision, you unconsciously allowed your face to return to its original form. The beautiful golden-haired young inquisitor who once hunted for him across the world. Peregrine, you are faced with your target. What do you say to him now?
I sort of regain consciousness and look at Loon as my eyes refocus, and I realize my hands are sort of tied behind my back. Floki's holding a spell at the ready to hold person. I see Loon, and every sort of fiber in my body is trying to remain as cool as possible as I say, "Thank you, Father, for restoring my memory. I finally know what I must do. I know how we can take down the devil." And I sort of offer my wrists over to Floki to let him unbind me, sort of showing no sort of inner turmoil or anything that might sort of alert him.
You would try and show no inner turmoil.
As you lean your hands towards Floki for him to unbind and release you so you can take your bitter vengeance against the boy.
You don't know. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
I do not know what you're going to do.
You don't know me.
But what I do know,
Can I, like, perceive if he's lying to try and get out?
yeah, roll an insight check.
Gotta find my OG character sheet now.
Yes, it's been a while.
I'll
hasn't
try
it?
to do a deception check against it.
Yes.
Oh, is that a crit 1? Never mind. I won't bother.
Oh, no, I also rolled a nat 1.
Yeah. I saw as I was gonna roll because D&D Beyond does that thing where I can see what everyone else rolls. I can
Yes.
see the 1 here, but I'll do just in case. I'll do a deception check just on the off chance that I get. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everyone is fooled.
Well,
no one
Nina, at
realizes,
least.
apart from Loon. Loon is the only one that has recognized your face and knows that you are one of
Yeah.
the members of the
I
Leeds.
I think
Inquisition.
absolutely nothing of the fact that your face is different.
Yeah. It's like, damn, you're good, son.
As you reach your hands over to Floki to get your freedom, you are tied up and both your legs and arms are shackled. You're tied with ropes and knitting. The wall behind the podium explodes as in comes, floating in the air, Strahd von Zarovich.
Motherfucker.
He appears and somehow he's able to step inside the building.
Oh, that's not supposed to happen.
With the sudden shockwave of the wall exploding, Father Petrovich is flung across the room and bashes against the wall, sliding down it with a small stain of blood on the back of it as his head has collided with the sharp wall. Smoke and shattered stone fills the church. Strahd von Zarovich floats through the opening, his cloak billowing dramatically behind him. Leif Lipsieg, this guy over here, the one that was once captured by Strahd,
Yeah.
gets up from his seat and rushes forward, pushing past everyone, including the priest, as he rushes over to Strahd. Master, the black and white lists. The scrolls control the church's protection spell. Strahd takes the scrolls and offers Leif a bag of coins. You've done well, Leif. Your strikes are nullified. Take your 30 silvers and go.
Fucker.
Yes, you have been betrayed.
Mother clucker.
As he runs away, jingling coins as he does so.
All these accountants and their money loving.
Strahd stands in front of the podium. What does everyone do? Everyone gets one chance to do something.
I helped too. You can give me money also.
Strahd looks and goes, it is good to see you, Ninari. Yes, it is time that you joined my side once again. He turns and looks towards Loon. Loon, this fast is over. You do not yet understand your importance, do you? Strahd slowly extends one hand as he floats towards him. Sorry, I missed that. Strahd extends one hand towards Loon. For you see, I am your great grandfather. Pauses for Loon's reaction.
I think Loon at this point is kind of, his smile sort of fades, knowing that he kind of went here to get away from Inigo, and he sees this as, he doesn't care that this is his descendant. But he's looking for an out at this point, and so he steps forward slowly, kind of enjoying the fact that Inigo can't do anything about it. And he just reaches out with his wooden hand and takes Strahd.
Strahd reaches forward and goes, "Yes, my son, search your feelings. I know you know this to be true. For you have only begun to discover the power in your blood. Join me, and I will complete your training. We will combine our strengths, and we can bring everlasting peace to this realm. Join me, and together we can rule these lands as grandfather and son."
What is happening?
Yes, grandfather.
You have done well, but your deception is finished. They know who you are. They will turn upon you. They will kill you. So, come with me. It is the only way. Do you join him?
Before, assuming that Strahd's sort of got the situation under control,
Yes.
his grin's gonna return, and he's gonna take out this fancy silver dagger with an amber handle, and slowly walk over, and just trace a long slice down Inigo's chest, and watch as the blood kind of drips down the blade. Smile again, locking eyes, and then walk towards grandfather. Let's go.
Fantastic. Does anyone try to stop this from happening?
Not really.
Floki?
Floki will have attempted to cast at any point in this process hold person he had readied.
Yeah.
On either. I mean, like, I'm happy to sort of play it as he's just like too dumbstruck. Like he probably thinks up to the moment. I'm gonna say this: up to the moment that the knife goes like into Peregrine's chest, he assumes Floon is like he's gonna release Peregrine and use the knife to like cut the binds or something. So I'll attempt to use hold person on Strahd. Because I can't, like, he can't conceive that Loon is actually evil.
Yes. Well, what is the DC that he has to roll?
Yeah. It is 16 wisdom.
Okay. He gets a 21 as the energy just bounces off of him. And he goes, "You should have not have done that," he says, as you try to take hold of him. As you are then written down on the blacklist, it's Floki's name. You are launched out. How many feet is this? 90 feet out of the room, taking, let's see, 9d10 damage. 9d10. You take 48 damage as you are blasted out of the room.
I'm so happy I cast Aid earlier today.
Yeah, true.
You only have 10 health. Yeah, you're just like, again, flung. You've experienced this once before, and it feels like a sense of deja vu as you just like boom, 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 through all of the pews and just like hit into everyone's face along the way as you smash through the door and land outside, just covered in splinters and blood. Yes, Loon has cut Inigo Montoya. He now has the cursed blade with Inigo's blood. Lastly, Strahd steps forward towards Nina. Nina, you once made me promise never to transform you into a creature of the night. But I shall grant you one more opportunity. Become one of my brides. He offers his hand.
Will it make me young again?
It'll take you to the prime of your life.
I accept.
This is literally everyone in this campaign evil except Loki.
Very well,
Gosh.
Strahd. Come to me, my bride. He takes your arms and lifts you up into the air. You float above the ground, a sense of energy propelling you and stationing you there. Strahd catches you in his arms, and he leans in close and whispers into your ear. I know it was you that orchestrated the murder of poor Nikolai's daughter. His grip tightens painfully.
Oh no.
This punishment is for him. Strahd's fangs plunge viciously into your neck, and he drains almost every drop of blood within your body in seconds. Nina falls heavily to the floor. Nina, please gain 5 levels of exhaustion and begin making death saving throws, beginning now.
Where do I add exhaustion?
So on your character sheet, there should be conditions up in the top right.
I'm partly
Nikolai's daughter
blind.
is who again? Remind me.
That would be Fiona Watcher.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, we didn't kill her.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Never we saved the daughter.
You saved the
No,
daughter,
no,
but
the
not the mother.
mother. Yeah, the mother.
Ah.
Strahd, one of Strahd's
Yeah.
closest friends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay, we did. Guilty as charged.
adds your condition. So you got 5 levels exhaustion,
Yeah.
which means that every roll you do has disadvantage. I would like you to roll a d20 with disadvantage to see if you start making death saving throws.
I'll just roll it straight on Roll20 for
So-
ease.
So you get 15,
Oh.
so you get +1 already. Very good. Very, very good. But you are lying on the floor, completely drained of blood to almost the last drop. Strahd turns and looks towards Nina, towards Peregrine, and off in the distance towards Floki. And he says with anger in his eyes, "All of you are guilty of murdering my dear friend Fiona. For that, each of you receives 1 strike. Should you not wish to receive another, stay away from me. Stay away from my family. And above all, stay away from Alina. You have been warned." And he throws down a Molotov cocktail onto the floor as he picks up Loon and the dog and flies up and out of sight as the room begins to burn. We're over to the others. So should we start with Peregrine?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still bound and I'm bleeding, right?
Yes. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to roll strength checks to try and break from your bonds. This first one is going to be a DC 18 strength check to break out.
I mean, my strength is quite ass. Can I just ask the priest to unbind me right there?
So the priest is unconscious. He hit his head pretty hard against the wall. He's unconscious. You've got these other people who are absolutely terrified in their seat.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to them and say, "It is imperative that you release these bonds of mine. I must help to put this out. I must stop the devil Strahd. Please, I am your only hope."
These 2 kids who were once traumatized by you scream as you kind of lean towards them with everything that's going on. They get out of their seat and they run out the room. We go over now to Floki as the entire procession of people in the church.
Well, can I
start to
still
fill-
that
fill
could have
out.
been my my speaking? Can I still get a strength check to see if
Yes,
I...
you can. You can. You just don't get any advantage on it yet.
Yeah, and I mean my strength is really bad, so I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh?
Ooh,
A 17?
So close. So
Oh,
close.
did you say it was an 18?
Is an 18.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there's only a 10% chance, because I need a 19 or a 20 to...
Yes. So next, it's over to Floki. Floki, what are you going to do?
I will. Nothing clever in my prepared spells, unfortunately. I'm just gonna dash in, try to like get as close as possible to help.
You try to dash in, but the procession of people screaming and trying to get out of the room means that this door is completely blocked. You've already moved 10 feet to get to the door. What else do you do?
I will turn into a giant spider and climb over the building.
Great.
So I'll dash sort of
Across the roof.
How tall would you say the building is?
So based on the description here, it said that it was going to be about 40 meters to the roof. So 40 feet to the roof. So let's get your spider out and say that he's going to get to about here if he dashes.
Okay.
So I'll grab your giant spider. So you're above the roof right now.
Yeah.
As a giant spider. There you go. So that is your go complete as we move over to Nina, who needs to roll another death saving throw with disadvantage.
I can indeedy. Oh no.
Nat 20. Fantastic. With a nat 20.
Yeah, but is that like
points.
overruled by the fact?
It's 11. Yes, you're right. So it's 11. So you still get +1. So you've got one more point to getting back up again. As we move back over to Peregrine. Peregrine, you are still trapped, but you have loosened the ropes. It is now a DC 17 saving throw to get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? Instead of that, I'm gonna propose. Can I go over to the fire, take some damage, and use the fire to burn the ropes off?
Yes. So what you can do is you're gonna get advantage on your strength check because you're breaking against the ropes, which are now on fire. But then I will roll for damage. So to roll with advantage to try and get 17.
Oh, sorry. That is currently a +1, but it shouldn't be because it's not a. For whatever reason, my saving throw. It's not a saving throw. It's a strength check. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
So
might have some magic item in you that's giving you +1.
Yeah.
But
no. So it's a.
it fails.
It's a 10 and a 2.
And you take 2d10 fire damage. You take 15 fire damage from being on fire now.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so we're back over to Floki. Floki, you are currently on the roof. There's no direct way in, but you could climb towards a window.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still quite far away, but my idea was to come over here and see whether I can topple any of the ceiling structure onto the fire and try and extinguish it.
There is a church bell ahead of you. You could do an attack against it that could cause the church bell to fall down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Roll your attack. It's a DC 10 to hit the bell at the point to break it.
Okay. Uh, 21.
Fantastic. You hit the bell, which goes bong, bing, bong, bong, bong as it cuts, smashing down the tower of the church. It falls down, and then we've got to see who's the one's going to be hit. Is it going to be Peregrine, or is it going to be Nina that gets hit by the bell? Could you both roll a dexterity saving throw for me? And Nina, you have to do yours with disadvantage.
Of course. 3.
You got a 3 as this giant bell, bing bong bong, all the way down the castle. Oh, if it lets me actually pick orange. Let me pick orange. There we go. As this bell, what is with the size of this thing? Let's go large. So it's a big old bell, bish bash. It takes up that fire there, but it hits Nina. Nina, you are then going to get 2 negative points towards your death saving throw. You're now at 1 positive and 1 negative as it crashes down. Boom. But that fire is out. Let's go over to Peregrine. Peregrine, this is kind of your last chance. You need to break free. If you don't break free, if you don't manage to get off and get over to Nina to use your spells to save her life, you will have to watch your mother die.
What?
Yes. You remember
What?
now. You remember that illusion you killed once before, that was made by your master as a test. But this woman, now that your memories are back, you recognize her face. You recognize her action. This is your mother.
This session is breaking me. Okay, so this is still strength. Can I?
Yes, it's a strength 16 now to do it.
Okay. Is this still with advantage since the ropes have been charred?
The ropes have been charred, but this is to break the manacles.
Christ. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it because I've got a -1 to strength, but here goes nothing. Oh! Not 20.
Make it. Please smash out of your manacles. You are now, hands and legs are free to move.
So there's just like the one fire right in front of me at this
Yes.
point. Seeing if there's anything clever I can. I'm gonna sort of pull at this like cloth thing over the dais or whatever that is, and just use that to like beat the fire down. I hope it's not too holy.
You fling the ceremonial robe that's on there, and the book itself is flung off to the side of the room. But as the sheet covers it, it instantly puts the fire out. This is a simple Molotov cocktail. It does not take much to smother the fire out, and it is gone. That is your item interaction complete.
As currently, threats have been nullified, right? Nothing else is sort of in danger of killing us.
No. Right now, you have an unconscious priest above you who's had a serious head injury, and you have a dying old woman who's partly trapped under a bell.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over to her, and I will. I'm gonna cast. So she's trapped under the bell, right? It's just like I'm incredibly weak, so I feel like trying to lift the bell is not gonna get me anywhere. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I will cast Find Steed.
Ah.
I'll try to cast it sort of under Nina to see whether it appearing sort of lifts her with the bell and either like tips it off of her, or if she's just like touching the steed, then the steed will use the face step and just teleport her like off the bell.
I'm going to say phase step is the option that could work here.
Okay. So the steed sort of appears where the spider currently is, and sort of like I tell Nina to touch it, and it teleports with her, just sort of a couple
Nina's
feet off to safety.
fully unconscious. She has no way of doing anything.
I'll put my mother's hand onto the horse, and I say, "Do it, Corvo," it teleports.
It teleports 5 feet to get her out from underneath the bell.
Yeah.
Her bones are broken. She is extremely exsanguinated from loss of blood. She is near death. She lies in front of you now. Not even a breath escapes her.
Nothing else this turn for her, I'm afraid.
Okay, no healing hands. Let's go.
Yeah, no, it is a bonus action, isn't it? Lay on hands. So I will use my lay on hands just to empty it. No,
Empty
I'll
all.
use 20. No, 20 of my 25 on her.
Describe to me how you bring your mother back to life.
Tears run down my face as I lay down, holding her sort of frail, broken body, and as the tears sort of drop on her face, color begins to come back to her cheeks, and with the power of the Morning Lord, it reinvigorates her somewhat. I say, Madre.
Nina, you awaken to a man standing over you with tears in his eyes. What do you do?
Child? What's happening?
Peregrine is too emotional to bring words. He simply cries. He holds your hand.
Does Nina, I guess, sort of brief sort of pause away from this. Does Nina know I'm her kid? Like, does she remember?
No,
Or is her
everyone is my
memory?
child.
Is her memory also like gone?
She's that screwed up. She has no memory, but you also don't look like a child. You look like Inigo Montoya from the movie, not her original son.
Yeah. I say it is all coming back. The lights and the shadows. The shadows almost broke me, but the light, you are part of that light. You are my mother. And I let my face melt back into the Inigo Montoya of the memories.
Yes, child. I am everyone's mother. Fret no longer.
Yes, she is simply too old to remember such things. She abandoned you long ago when you were but 8 years old. She has no memories of you.
It's enough for me to know. I'll try to rebuild whatever I can in the little time she has left.
Wise to do. Wise to do. And with that, the other priest above manages to bring Father Lucian back from his stupor. The man rises up and he stumbles forward, half unconscious. He's like, "Get out! Get out of my church! You ruined everything!" And he storms off.
It's not our fault this time.
And out of the building. He's just distraught. But you are excommunicated from the church.
He's the one that cast a spell to bring us back.
He did.
Excommunicate himself.
Exactly. But there we go. That is how we're going to end the session today. With the dramatic change. Loon revealed to be Loon von Zarovich, the great-grandson of Strahd, who now has used his cursed blade to gain a second life using Inigo Montoya. His memories returned as his supplement life force. Inigo has remembered his promise. He has also remembered his mother, but worse still, he remembers that he has been forsaken by the Morning Lord. the god no longer cherishes this man. This is the sin that nearly broke him. And Floki, on the other hand, just has a really bad headache.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, I sort of missed the last 30 minutes. What's happened?
Yeah, he just knocked a bell down.
Loon being evil is without a doubt the most what the fuck twist in any D&D campaign I've ever had.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Wait, so does Loon like?
Is he now an NPC? Like an evil NPC?
He's now an evil
I expect
NPC.
so.
He's another mini boss.
That's
That's so cool.
amazing. I love all the foreshadowing in the last 5 sessions or whatever about Loon being evil. I mean, I guess it started with the icon of Ravenloft sort of zapping him, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe there's something about his background. But then there's been a couple other evil moments you've alluded to in the last couple sessions, and this is a
Yes.
pretty crazy reveal.
Thank you. I planned this out many months ago, and I've been looking forward to this day arriving.
Did
But,
you know, Finn?
No, I had no idea.
You didn't know that you were evil this entire time.
I knew my alignment, but I didn't know
Right.
anything about the backstory.
That's crazy. That was epic, Theo. Well done, man.
Yeah, that was really,
Thank
really
you.
cool.
Thank you. Yes, and I guess you're gonna have to bring out your second character, your backup character next time.
Yeah.
Tips. And,
Imagine having to have a second character when you didn't even die.
But how much cooler is it that you become a villain in the
That's
story?
so cool.
You have
Yeah.
to fight against your old character at some point.
yes, your old character and dog, and he's gonna be stronger than ever, trained by Strahd himself. So
Also-
much to look forward to.
We can't use that mirror to kill Loon because it'll kill Peregrine. I think.
What?
Yes.
I remember the mirror you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because it can only but wait, why not? Because he's evil, isn't he? It said we can kill
He's-
anyone that's evil.
Evil and not undead, but you know the blade when we were doing the House of Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah, Death House.
Loon picked that up in secret, and it had some special traits to it. Basically, if you stab someone with it, the wielder of the blade, if they die instead, the person who they sliced with it and imbued the blood in will die instead. But I don't expect that to actually come into use to kill Peregrine. I just wanted it to be a failsafe
Yeah.
against the mirror.
I'm so glad you used it because we set that up so long ago. We gave you.
That's
that
amazing.
item. It's just been months in the planning for this moment.
That's amazing, guys.
Yes, fantastic. Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and thanks for everyone who was watching this session. It was quite an epic one. This is our Red Wedding episode, where just lots of people kind of nearly die, and there's lots of horror and destruction. But we will be back with a kind of continuation of the story with how this team will pull themselves back together to fight Strahd. And we will be back next week. Until then, have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.